When it
Look at that.
wait,
Dude, we're
what time is it?
30 seconds early.
Oh my gosh.
It's still 8:04 on my computer.
Mine
Are we in the
too.
future?
But you gotta
We are.
wait, count like another 15 seconds and it'll say
Okay.
8:05.
Well,
We
that's
might
just
be
good
in the
content
future.
right there. 13,
It's
Creamy.
bonus
12.
bonus content.
Yeah.
But
It's a
like,
bonus.
for real though.
There it is. All right, it's 8:05 now.
Ooh, push
Yeah.
the button!
Yo, what is up, everybody? Oh, moving around there. Hey, what's up, guys?
That's not it.
Welcome to another episode of ETR, the best part of your Monday. We're finally here. What's up, guys?
Yeah, baby.
What is up? What is up?
It's Monday.
Looking at the header, it's also episode 450. Holy shit. Congrats, guys. I think that's
Wow,
like a
man.
milestone, right? Little
I'm
milestone.
in. I
Sure.
agree. Yeah.
No?
Numbers that end in zeros are milestones.
Yes.
Is that the word?
I'm taking it. I'm
Listen,
taking it as a
man.
win.
Man.
I'm a comic collector, you know, every 50 issues, 100 issues, 150, usually those are milestones, you know what I'm saying? So if this was a comic book, you know,
This
number
would be a
450,
milestone.
this
Yeah.
would
It's
be
a
a
big
milestone.
one.
It's a big one. It's a big
It's a
one.
big one.
Is
I
it?
think
Hashtag big
that
ones.
we should celebrate all the things we can celebrate because
Yes.
life's short, man. You got to celebrate.
I was going to try to do the math in my head, but I don't think it's a
I
good
can't.
idea. But
I
if we
can't.
were monthly, how many years would we have been on the air? You know, comics usually come out monthly. So 450
Yeah.
months. How many years is that?
That's a
You got
lot
there
of
first,
years.
bro.
That's a lot of years.
Don't make me math
guys.
right now.
Yeah,
I
no
can't
mathing.
math.
No
No
mathing.
mathing.
We're not
If we,
supposed to be
if we
working.
only
I
skip
can
two,
do that real fast.
if we only skipped 2 episodes a
30.
year, it'd be
37.
9 years.
Yeah.
37.5.
Wow. That's
That's a lot.
a long
That's a
time.
lot.
That's a long time.
Gort says if I was a comic book, they would cancel and start at 1.
Hey,
Hey, real quick, Jose, is this the Eric Tron that I killed
Erictron. Yeah,
from
man.
like way back in the beginning?
What's up, dude? Yeah,
So,
what's up? What's up?
What was it? What was the thing? Open a window or something like that. What was it? from
Yeah. Remember when his mom walked in when he was in the hangout with us? What's up, dude? What's going on? He was one of our young realmers, if anybody doesn't know. And this was probably like, man, this is pushing like 8 years ago now, right? Like 6, 7, 8 years ago at this point, when we were doing unbroadcasted hangouts, you know, throughout the week. Eric was hanging out with us one night, and his mom walked in on him like who are you talking to? He's a classic. We never forget, bro. We never forget. I hope you're doing well. I see you doing your thing online on Instagram. Keep doing your thing, brother. Keep doing your thing. It's good to see you. Good to see you growing up and becoming a nice young member of our society. So, guys, it's ETR. My name's Harrican BX. Let's say what's up to the rest of the crew. You can notice we're down. Our rock father, once again, Dust Mites. We love you, brother. Mwah. He'll be back next week. And Brian Brink, what's going on, man? How are you today?
Oh, well, year 47 of my life continues to impress on me that I'm old. So, yeah, glasses, uh, sporadic pain, pneumonia, and just went to the foot doctor today and said, "All right, now you gotta put inserts in your shoes because your feet are flat."
Oh no.
You forgot one thing, Brian.
Hold on, let me think. No, what did I get? What did I forget?
A positive can-do attitude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, somebody
Yeah.
just got off work. Man, let's see here. What else? What else? Oh, um, I don't have detops, but these Vitcho shelves, they have glass on the bottom, like they go this way. And I had a glass shelf spontaneously combust about 20 minutes ago.
Just shatter out of
Just,
nowhere?
yep, I was downstairs eating, and I heard the clatter. I came up here to see what was the matter. And dude, it felt like I thought a tree had fallen into my house. Fortunately, on the shelf was just stacks of toys that I never opened, so it was just boxes of Black Series and Marvel Legends and Mythics. But yeah, that's a thing. And
You
now
just
I look
slowly-
around at
you
the
thought a tree
stuff
hit
that
your house.
I look around at the things that are on display, and I'm like, how heavy's that his tank? Maybe I should take that down.
I
Yeah.
I secretly worry that that's going to happen with the detox at some point. I'm so scared about that.
Yeah, it's spontaneously combusted. I was like, what? What? Nothing fell on it. It's just-
Some sort of uneven weight distribution going on there, Brian.
Sure, right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too many
Or a
mythics on that
butterfly
side.
sneezed
Too many
12
Black
miles
Series on
away.
this
and-
side.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
they were having a battle that you didn't know about.
Yep.
Q.
Thanks, Esteban.
Aw, that's nice. You don't
There.
though. You don't. He's
Derek's
don't.
back.
Welcome
Yeah,
home.
safe travels, everybody that might be still traveling home from Fort Wayne, Indiana. And, you know, I guess we'll
Yeah.
discuss it a little bit later on. We're going to be discussing a little bit of BotCon tonight. I guess I'll be going back there next year. So make your
Yeah.
plans now, people. No excuse now.
You know,
What's up, Scott?
You
no
know?
excuses.
No
Yeah,
excuses.
So we'll be touching on that con because one of our panelists here went, but
Yeah.
I would say
I
also
did hobble
stay,
my ass down there. You're right.
yeah. Stay tuned till tomorrow though. It's one of those Tuesdays. We got
Oh,
some-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna go deep, I think. So-
Nice.
Deep dive. Deep dive with the Tuesday crew. All right. Thanks, Brian. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Our fairy Chen mother, how are you tonight?
I'm great. As usual. Drinking coffee, waking up, pissing excellence. You know how it is. I'm doing really good. Everything's awesome around here at the moment. Getting some things moving on the basement. JD's been working down there. We're trying to button that up to turn that into more of a studio space. That's a little more user friendly. We'll put it that way. Yeah, and
Okay. Nice.
taking care of dogs. Had a relaxing weekend. Did not make it to BotCon. I am definitely feeling the womp womps on that because I miss everybody
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
So-
The FOMO hits when you start seeing the pics and the videos and all that stuff. It's like, damn, we should be hanging.
I know. Like, it just
You guys were
Ah.
missed. I can tell you that for certain.
well, that's
So
good to hear.
yeah, I'm glad though, like seeing everything. And again, we'll discuss it. Just good to see everybody just, taking their pics and videos and just seeing it from like that side. You know what I'm saying? Like still a great round presence there. Everybody looked like they had a great time. And that's the
The
point.
realm
you know?
overfloweth.
And
Yep.
shout out to Derek. I saw lots of pics of him.
Yeah.
He had microphones and megaphones, and
I'll tell you
he
what.
was herding the cats. And I
Sean
think-
and Derek put in
Yeah.
OT
Yeah.
the whole week there. I mean, Hanny, Myra, the
believe it.
Agabus crew, all those guys were running around like crazy. But our boy Derek, he was something else, man. It was something to see. So you should
Nice.
come next year and see him do it again.
Hell yeah.
Well, last year I know that both of them were just powering through a lot of stuff, so I can only imagine how this year went. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah. It's cool to see. Like, you know, and seeing like the news footage that they covered the event and stuff
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was
I got pics. I got pics.
Yeah.
so kick ass. So
We'll
kick.
talk
Anyway,
about it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jumping the
Sorry.
gun. We're excited. Sorry, we're excited. Well, thank you, Chan. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thanks. Yeah.
Slide over to the man below me. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing?
Below. I am doing fantastic, Jose. This is the best part of my Monday, but I've been on a pretty lazy journey since the last time I talked to you guys. Like last time I was on, I worked till like 11:30 p.m. the next day, and then I didn't work again until today, and that was like 2 weeks ago. So that was cool. Lots happening. We went to visit my in-laws in Charlotte and had a wonderful time. As is tradition, they had a bottle of Patron Silver waiting for me, which
Nice.
history has proven is not always the best thing. At some point, my father-in-law and I were simultaneously injured on opposite ends of the house. Me, dumbass, fell down and broke his foot. Him,
Ugh.
dumbass, pulled a tree branch onto his head and busted him open the hard way.
No.
So yeah,
Yikes.
I was insistent
Buddy.
on not letting it impact the trip, and went and got a scan, X-rays, and all that shit. And after that was Friday night. After Sunday morning, I was up feeling great. I was getting around just fine. I went and hung out with Lou and his son. This Pins Mechanical place. It was arcade games, and it basically looks like my millennial cousin. And his crew, somebody finally funded them some money, and they made their perfect hangout. It's like just hints of like the us old heads, like the arcade games we like to play and stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
they had like beer pong and buckets on the patio.
Oh
and,
man.
like volleyball beer pong, kind of. And they had a 2-story slide, which I always appreciate in a place. But yeah, meeting Lou, getting to hang out with him was awesome. Got to hang out by the pool, finish that bottle of Patron. Came home and got another X-ray that said that everything was healing okay, and just stay off of it and ice it and do all those things. And I said, well, fuck that, I got to get to Fort Wayne. And had an awesome time down there. Met a whole bunch of people I'm sure we'll talk about here in a little bit. But Jose, this is the best part of my Monday, and I'm so excited to see you guys. Oh, and shout out to Eric B for covering the Figga news last week. Awesome job. Appreciate it. The break was nice.
Jeremy, which foot?
The one that's my right foot.
Right foot. Right.
The
foot.
driving
The,
foot.
the accelerator.
Yeah, my
foot.
driving foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so. I drove home 9 hours on it. I cut the grass on it. I drove 5 hours and walked around Fort Wayne all day Saturday. So I was feeling it yesterday for sure, and it's a little tender now, but
Sacrifices
stuff. You gotta
must
do the
be made.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was so pissed. I was planning on going down like Friday morning, but I was able to get in with an ortho and all that shit. So I got my time in. It wasn't everything I wanted it to be as far as how long, but I packed in some good time while I was there.
Good.
Yeah, look like it. And and we always say that too when it comes to these things. Never enough time.
Never
You could
enough
fucking
time.
probably be there 5 fucking full days, and we'll probably still be like, it's not enough time.
It's funny, like I can see the gaps in me taking pictures. Like, oh, I didn't get this dude. We were talking for 15 minutes. I didn't get a picture with this dude. Like it was a lot of that at some point late in the day I was like, oh, I gotta start taking some pictures.
Yeah. It could get like that too. You get caught up and stuff, which is why I always try, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm annoying during these things, but you got to get the pics.
You gotta get the pics.
man. You got to get it. So cool, man. I'm glad you got to make it. I'm glad your foot's doing okay for the most part and stuff.
For the most part,
Mhm.
with that.
So I'm chilling too, man. I mean, like I said, FOMO all weekend, seeing those pics and videos and stuff like that. I chilled out, nothing crazy. Did some shopping over the weekend because I'm gonna be going on vacation in a few days. So, after Wednesday, I'm free for a couple of weeks from the job, and I'll be traveling to AZ. So looking forward to seeing some of the Arizona peoples in about a week or so. So
That's
go
awesome.
see Ant and Grant and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that, seeing the grandkids and all that, and just getting away, man. Pool time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On my floaty, just chilling, catching the sun. It's really hot out there, and I'm just looking forward to that and hanging out with you guys tonight. We're finally here, the best part of our Monday, guys, as we say. So I know I'm really looking forward to tackling all this BotCon stuff. So, but before that, I think I got corporate in my ear saying we got breaking news. Is that true? Right. Holy all right, breaking news, guys.
Breaking
yeah.
news.
So I push
Breaking.
and share.
Oh.
Push and share. Push and share.
Oh, no.
There. All right. Breaking news. Let me get. I don't want to knock this over. All right. Here we go. First up, as we mentioned, tomorrow, Transform Your Tuesdays. The Do You Even Transform Bros are going to be focusing on the robots, and I believe going to be talking a bit about BotCon, some of the stuff that they saw there, reveals, panels. Derek's on that show, first-hand account of the guy running around like you said, Jeremy. So that'll be good. So they'll be covering that. And let's see what else. There was an announcement at the end of BotCon. I mean, sometimes we like to have some notice with these things when the next con's going to be.
Yeah.
And
Can't complain about this.
here it is.
No, that's great.
BotCon-2025 is returning to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
It's a good week too. It's like right after most schools get out, but before
Yeah.
everybody's knee deep in their vacations and all that. Like it's a
Not a bad idea.
it's a
Maybe
great
before it
week.
gets
And I'll tell you
super
what,
hot.
Fort Wayne, it was a nice spot down there. There were lots of places to eat, hotels all around the convention center. Like it could sustain a couple days, 2 or 3 days of just hanging out and kicking it in the city. So
Now,
it's a good
all
spot.
right.
And it's only 2.5 hours away from me, so I couldn't be happier,
That's great.
Nice.
selfishly.
I'm
So,
putting it in my calendar right now.
yeah.
Yay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that looks like better travel dates for me, like you mentioned.
Same.
Just being a little bit earlier in June. I'm usually
Yes.
vacationing early July, so that weekend could work. Make your plans now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this year on this weekend I just sat around, did nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, good choice. All right, and then we also this past weekend had the Misa Mega Show, where Anthony was there with.
Forget his friend's name. He did say this
I
gentleman's
am
name.
so terrible. at
So sorry,
remembering
man.
Didn't write it
anything.
down. Son of a bitch.
Got to check at the Realm Facebook group real quick.
Look.
It's there somewhere.
Look at you looked that up. But anyway, Tony was there, and look at this. Remember how Esteban's wife made that shield? Well, he made a little Realm Arts and Crafts project too.
Ah.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
man,
awesome.
that's pretty awesome. And he did a quick video in the group, a quick go around the room. Looks like a nice modest con. Lots of room, lots of interesting stuff there. And I like this walkway thing or balcony went all the way around the room as well, which is like kind of cool. So you can just walk up there and look down, see what people are doing. If you want to people watch, I don't know. It's one of my hobbies sometimes, just
Like a true
watching
serial
people
killer.
when they don't know that you're watching them, just to see what's what. How many people pick their nose, pick their ass,
Creeping.
shit like that.
Yeah.
His name is Eric.
Eric
That's
C.
Eric
Eric.
C.
Eric, nice, thanks, Chan.
Yes.
So that was
I
cool.
thought he was pointing to his nipple that whole time.
I
I was like, is that a pork chop? What?
Yeah. He actually posted a video of like the show floor also, like just a quick little like turnaround and stuff. It like kind of reminded me of like a NJCC or something
Yep.
like that. Like nice cool little show, So
Yep.
And I think it's cool when you could go to a show like that and you could see like just a table full of Transformers and stuff. I don't know how often you see that at places like that.
Now, guys, there's a little
I don't
Easter egg
know.
in here. But the angle of the photo doesn't necessarily show it. But look at this. There's a Realm of Collectors Join Us. There is obviously a
Oh.
QR code, which
Look at
might
that.
take you to the group or maybe to the website.
We do
But
have a
look-
website.
But
Yes.
look.
Ah,
Ah,
my man.
answer the question.
Answer the
people.
question.
Questions. Very good.
Yeah, it's awesome,
Very
man.
good.
I like it.
Yeah, that's cool. Looking forward to seeing them next week.
You got to answer the
Oh.
questions.
Gotta
Answer the
do it.
questions.
There's only
people.
3.
Yeah.
Simple.
that's it.
They're simple.
And then back again, it's Rusty's request. So Brank, please tell people about the Canadian Converting Robot Convention happening this July. Just a couple weeks from now. Less than that.
Oh,
11
that.
days. So yeah, 2 weekends from now, the Canadian Converting Robot Convention returns to Mississauga, right next to
Mississauga.
Toronto.
Mississauga?
Mississauga.
Mississauga. Mississauga.
Hey, that's the
Um,
weekend I leave Arizona. Maybe I should just reroute my flight to
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mississauga.
Mississauga. It's a Hilton. The Hilton in Mississauga for the Canadian Converting Robot Convention. Check it out if you're in the area. Rusty's going to be there. And yeah, give people crap about their geese while you're up there too. So, I just heard another piece of glass fall. Just...
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
All right. No, not the whole thing, but there's like little shards just that keep
Okay.
dropping. All right, and then of course, to cap the summer, it's NJCC August 24th and 25th in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. 2-day show, Saturday and Sunday. The second day is Joe focused. So, all you G.I.
Yep.
Joe guys, man.
You'll
Come
see the
get it.
cosplay, the toys, all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I might show off my vamp that's all decked out in Gridiron Studio stuff. You make me the right price. I don't know. You might go home with it.
Man.
Uh-oh.
Might want to get that one off the shelf.
That one's downstairs in a tote, ready for NJCC. And then, of course, us piggybacking off that
Ooh.
venue. It's
Thanks, friend.
Realm Nation Live, the test shots, where I got a lot of different slides in here now. The room block is available. Make sure you go to Realm of
Collectors.com.
That's right. Where is the banner? Where is
Ticker. I got you. Bang. There we go. Oh,
thank you. Yes.
Boom.
So
that.
you can go to realmofcollectors.com and get the link to the hotel room block that's available, which is putting out prices much better than if you were to book it in person.
much
Screw
better.
Screw your points.
Much better.
And don't forget, we have for sale the, what are we calling these? They're like the packs, the
attendee-
packages. They're
Mm.
right.
Attendee and at-home packs.
That's
2
right.
options,
Yes.
depending on where you're going to be that day.
That's right. And the 2 options are if you're an attendee, obviously we have a new T-shirt. We always put out a new T-shirt. We have the
Always.
Rock box
Ooh.
that we're putting stuff in. Lots of special things in there. Had a nice little meeting like that over the weekend, and I think we came up with a good theme and some good shit. So
Good shit.
yeah. That includes your admission to the show and, of course, your Rock Social Club membership. And then for
Interesting
those,
things happening with that just today, huh?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
And so for those that can attend, we have your at-home pack, which is basically everything minus your attendance to the NJCC event. So I was going to mention something with these. What was it? Brian
don't
Brink
know.
forgot to make a slide, but
Uh-oh.
I think we're going to cap out these orders by
Oh,
the
yeah.
15th of July. 15th of July. Someone get on that promo so you can post it so that people don't miss out. Because you don't want to miss out.
You
And
don't.
but yeah, we gotta put the orders in for this stuff. We gotta know how many.
Got to lock it
So,
down.
Besides-
was the 15th the final, or did we say the 8th? It might be next week, guys.
I know. It's 15.
I think it's the 15th.
Yeah.
One
You
week.
gotta get your membership card. Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
We push it any further, people have to build their own box. All right. And that's the end of breaking
That's
news.
the breaking news. Thank you, Brian. And yeah, guys, head over to realmacollectors.com. You can see it on the ticker down there below. You'll see the link. You can see the link for the hotel block and the link for your at-home or in-person attendee pack. Don't sleep on that. Couple of weeks that pre-order is going to be done, and that'll be it. There's always people saying, "Hey, I need a rock box. I need a rock box." After it's done, you got 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks left.
Yeah,
We'll
so
keep
I
reminding.
noticed we probably need to promote this a little more in the group. I know we're all over all the rest of the socials, but it's like,
Mhm.
we got to rely, not everybody watches this show. I don't know
Yeah.
why you're not.
What?
But
What?
anyways,
No.
Can't be true.
Who does
also
that
I
much?
I
I've
noticed
seen the statistics, Brian. I think everyone does.
Yeah, but
Just about.
I noticed that the Facebook groups, the way Facebook does it now, you pin a post to the top, it kind of gets lost in the sauce, especially if you're in the mobile app because it's not there.
That's
So
true.
like we can so yeah, it's almost like every day or something like
Yeah.
that. We're gonna have to start being like, hey, don't forget.
We got
One day
you.
left.
We got your reminders. We're going to give you guys a countdown, guys. And thank you for all the love and support, man. We really, really appreciate it. That's why we're actually doing this event. You know what I'm saying? Because all the times we used to hang out and say, hey, let's do our own convention. Let's do it. Well, we're doing it. And we're going to have a great time. It's
And
gonna
the
be-
effort's definitely going into it. I mean, we were on 2 hours just talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Like it's
Actually,
it's coming
productive
together.
hours. Yeah.
Very
Mhm.
productive hours.
Because we weren't just talking about nothing like we usually do. Because usually you get together at these meetings,
Yeah.
you don't have a real hardcore agenda. So like the first 30 minutes is just bullshitting because we haven't
Yeah,
talked
we're
to each other in a while.
We're just
And then it's
enjoying
like,
each
no.
other's company. Yeah.
We got right down to business.
Right
That's
down to it.
that's what happens when you meet on the weekend. People are like, I don't want to be on this goddamn call. Let's get this shit done. So-
Right.
That's right. That's right. So,
And we're gonna
again,
see
guys,
Rock Jesus in person.
Look
Woohoo.
at that.
If you need some forgiveness, you come on down to Realm Nation Live.
That's
I
definitely
might get
the
your
dude,
feet
too.
washed.
Maybe. You never
Rock
know.
Jesus got you. Maybe that'll be one of the events.
Come confess your sins
Get
to
your
Rock
feet
Jesus.
rubbed.
Let's live stream that shit.
I'm in for that. That sounds like fun. Let's live stream it. I'm down.
Jesus is coming. Yes, he is. That's great news. Great news. All right, guys.
Hold on
We
real
got
quick.
more segments upcoming. Breaking news out of the way. I think the next one is what'd you get?
What'd you get?
Sorry, I was putting on some music, putting on some tunes.
I don't think anybody asked Wes if he did feed. We just said wash them, not do them.
I mean, we assume.
come on now.
I don't think he's.
Wes
gonna
seems like
be
a I
touching
try
anybody.
anything once or 12 times kind of guy.
All right.
There it
Do I
is.
go first since I'm like in your spot, Brian? It feels weird.
Okay.
Sure, it's fine.
Feels weird. So
He
wait.
doesn't mean
so
that
is
shit.
it like this? Oh,
There
okay.
it is.
So,
Detox
Whoa.
mode.
Whoa.
so I did get something. I just don't have it in front of me. But so I was just browsing Amazon, whatever. I don't even know how this shit came up because I buy Transformers. So, they suggest Transformers and stuff. They suggested it came up. Never seen this at retail. Don't even know if it came out. I don't know. But I guess the chat squad can help us. A Studio Series hot rod, the fucking French hot rod from the fucking that terrible movie. Was it part 4? Hot rod. Yeah, he's French. The French one. So I thought the figure itself looked good, the Studio Series version. And of course the fucking Lambo mode looks fucking incredible. But it was a bootleg. You know what I'm saying? So just $20, whatever. I ordered it. It was definitely like a KO when it came. And I didn't get to mess with it. I just took it out of the package. It was very loose. The joints were loose and stuff like that. But aesthetically, It looked really cool, and the alt mode looked really cool. And Brian, you know, me and you, we love these cars that turn into robots and stuff. So even though I don't like that character and don't like that movie at all, I just thought it was a cool looking robot that turns into a cool looking car. So I'm looking forward to checking that out, transforming it, and seeing if it's not a total piece of shit. But the joints were loose. You got to kind of manipulate it to stand or whatever, you know. So that's my one and done for this week, guys.
I didn't see you show it to us.
It's I don't have it in front of me. I don't
get-
have it in front of me. I will pull it out and I'll show it to you later, just so you guys know I'm not bullshitting.
Please do.
Okay? There's no
Please
bullshitting here
do.
on this show. Pick, so it didn't happen. All right. That's me. I get to pull Brian this time.
Wow, look at this.
Get in here.
Hey.
Oh,
that's
wait a
right.
minute. Wait
I
a minute.
can't
Wait a
do
minute.
it.
Oh, I can't.
I'm gonna one hand you.
I got it.
How do you look
Hey.
at that?
I'm not on my game today. I was much better last week. Thus, come back from assignment. We need more people pushing buttons. All right. I got a couple things.
Yay!
So, first up, something that I forgot to cancel. Jeremy, maybe you need this. Because you like toidles.
Not even a little
Look
bit,
at
sir.
Oh,
that.
Yeah, look at that. It's
You went in.
the Transformers Party Wallet Band. I was all caught up in the moment during when it dropped for pre-order, and then I pre-ordered a place that it's hard to keep track of your pre-orders. Pulse.
What's
Hard to keep track of
what's that
pre-orders.
retool of?
I don't know if
I
it's
don't
a
know if
retool
anyone
of
knows.
anything.
Something. Hold on.
I mean, it
look
could be
at
Ultra
it.
Magnus or something. I don't know.
Didn't
That
they-
looks
is
like
it,
it
that
could be a
bulkhead?
retool of that fucking Junkion, that boxy Junkion. That just
What about
Oh.
the bulkhead though? Legacy
I don't know.
bulkhead, wasn't that one?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah,
Jeremy, it's fun.
Yeah,
You should get this.
that's cool. I've been skipping those crossover ones.
I hear
from
it'll
the
be on a
jump.
table at NJCC.
Most likely.
Yeah.
And then I'll buy it again when it goes on deep discount.
Yeah.
All
You know,
right.
Fair enough.
There were three things. Sorry. Maybe there's just two things. Okay, well let's get on to the main event
Oh boy.
because you know how I like Optimus Primes,
Yes.
and I got one.
Oh, look
Ooh.
at
The
that
Hot Wheels
guy.
Optimus Prime. Check that
Oh.
out,
The Hot
this
Wheels
thing-
one.
dude. This thing is
Wow.
heavy. The whole thing's metal, and it's great, and it's shiny.
That
and
thing was like 60 or 70 bucks. though,
$80.
right? Yo,
$80?
That's why I couldn't pull the trigger. Like, the missing
Oh,
link one, I
man.
thought for maybe what that was kind of expensive. But then getting that in hand, I'm like, no, this is worth the money to me. But then
Well,
that's like the same price.
110 with trailer,
Oh, yeah.
80. Just
Just
Oh,
this
my
tiny
God.
thing.
Yeah.
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 Paint's
So
pretty nice though.
yeah, it's nice. And I was obsessed immediately when they announced it, and it didn't come with a chair. And like, it's 1/64 scale. I'm like, okay, that's easy enough to find. Let me go out to eBay and find some 1/64 scale tractor trailers. 'Cause
Whoa.
my Prime needs a trailer. But guess what? 1/64 scale. Yeah, this is no.
No,
It's very small.
that's not the
No.
same.
Hot Wheels, you've been making die-cast cars like your whole life, Mattel. You don't know the scale? I mean, come on. What the hell? What's the matter with you? See, like, yeah. So,
That's not gonna
That's too
So-
big.
but
paint the prime like
but I refuse to be defeated, and I kept searching and searching, and then
told you.
I found that
Persistent.
hoe scale. Got to get that hoe scale or HO scale if you're in the
Hoe
know.
scale.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
easy.
HO scale, the train
Yeah,
model
yeah.
train
I know
scale,
her.
187 scale. I picked up something,
Look at
and
this.
Yo, that works.
bam,
I think that
Yep.
works.
even got one with shiny rims to go with these shiny rims. So
Not bad,
if you got
Brian.
one of these, you want a trailer, HO scale by Herpa. Herpa 187 tractor trailers. You can find them for about $15 on eBay. People are selling them all over the place. Little do they know what people are going to need these things for. Except it's like, it's plastic. This thing, you can beat the hell out of somebody with this metal. This is an hurdle. This is an hurdle. But yeah.
Nice.
I swear there was something else that I got.
Ho-scale Herpa. Got it.
What? I can't. I don't. Oh well.
That's great.
Come on in, Shan. Wait, I got it. I got it.
You got it. You got it. There we go.
I'm here.
Oh,
I made
so let's
Yeah.
scroll. Let's do it.
I'm not. Scroll to find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, go.
There we go. Get out of here. I'm pissing
Unroll
excellence.
the scroll.
Scroll,
Stop it.
Anyway, we don't have a very big scroll, guys. Got this guy. Check him out.
Who's that?
Playing with some
that?
Black Series.
Oh,
Whoa.
Is
Who
that
is
Mando?
I didn't know this was a thing. I missed out on this one.
Oh, that looks
This is
cool,
a thing.
actually. I
It's like
that.
Paz
He's
Vizsla
in-
from the Clone Wars or something like that, right?
Something like that.
It's one of those Vizslas.
JD knows for sure because I wasn't paying attention.
Yo,
But this
whatever.
thing, look at
Oh,
this
boy.
thing.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, man.
Mm.
That looks fun.
It's
That's very
squishy.
cool.
It's springy.
Oh, the wheels have like that bounce to it, like the ATV
Oh
bounce.
yeah.
That looks
yeah,
cool.
look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that. They're squishy. They bounce. All the things you like in a tire. Yeah.
Is that like an official release for classified, or is that like a third
Yeah.
party vehicle? Oh, nice. That's
yeah,
cool.
this is the, what do you call it? You guys know. I don't know what
ATV?
things are called.
I don't know the
My
official
brain's
name.
It's-
dead.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know
like,
anything.
4-wheeler or something. It's got 4 wheels.
Mhm.
I got nothing going on up here anymore, guys. It's all gone. Everything left. It got up and walked out and said we're not coming back. So
Uh-oh.
I can't quite remember anything
Ferret.
anymore. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I
Mervin
missed out
got
on
it.
that.
The ferret.
We did get that from Wes. He stopped out on Saturday, hung out for a bit. And JD was wicked excited to have it. I'm not the G.I. Joe person, so
But it's
I
fun.
can
It rolls. You can like
Yeah.
roll that down all your stairs that you have.
yeah. Too bad it's
Mhm.
not like a slinky. By the time it made it down all these stairs, it'd probably be pieces. But I think I need a slinky. Anyway, yeah,
Oh, it's pre-Vizsla,
Fair-
not
pre-Vizsla.
past Vizsla.
right. And yeah, Dorkamus, it probably is gummy time. Just sometimes that's what you got to do,
Oh, it's definitely gonna be.
Yeah. Jeremy, you always get into it so nicely. I love it. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Get it. And that's it for us this week. I'm getting this guy. And a 1, 2, 3, go.
Whoa.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks in the kitchen tonight. We're all pushing buttons.
My fingers are out of the sauce.
Speaking of out of the sauce, look at all these empty shelves, dude. I've been sitting here staring at these for a week. I can't figure out how to put them back up. Too many options, too many things I want to do. I try something, I take it back down. Oh well.
Experimenting's good.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. But I am continuing to destroy my stats this year, where I am not a deuce egg. What did
Oh,
I get, you ask? Well, starting off with Meat Hook Lou, he he added to my Pops collection by bringing me this Black Panther to the bar, which was very nice. Thank you very much. And at BOTCON, Patrick S. tried giving this to me, and I think I ended up giving him $5. But
Well,
it's
hey,
these little,
show us.
I'm getting them. This is right out the box. The little things you've seen on the
okay.
Facebooks that you smash them together and they make like a unicorn or something. Which way these go? I don't know. Oh, there it is. How's that work? Oh, that's cool. Just the back end. Ah, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh.
What?
So, Jeremy,
Okay.
what'd you say? You charged him $5 to give that to you? Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
something like that. No, he tried giving it to me. I was like, dude, it was he was very cool, and I threw $5 at him because this is gonna be fun to play with. What else? Ooh! I went by the Reflector Files, and I got this awesome shirt.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah,
Got
one
to
of my
meet,
favorites.
Mike and
One of my
Vanessa for the first time in person, which was a treat. I'll tell you what, I was looking around. There were 4 or 5 shirts that I couldn't decide on. Like there's the horrible was a good one. They were like, I couldn't pick. So I was like, you know what, this is solid, and I'm just gonna start here. So I went with this one. It's comfy
There's
shirt.
so much good stuff.
There's so much good stuff.
I
have a
know.
lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I
That
love
one's
those
cool.
things
Yeah,
so
that was
much.
one of them.
The Coronation one is cool too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They've got such cool creative stuff coming out of their heads, and they're both just great people. I love them both. They're awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
It
jealous.
seemed like they were pretty busy though at the time I was there. So I hope they had a good weekend, made it worth the trip and everything. But,
Oh, sweet. Glad
I
to
think
hear
he
that.
mentioned breaking some sales records, maybe.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Nice.
Congrats,
Oh,
man.
oh, oh.
That's
Well,
good.
dude, like he probably hasn't been to that part of the country in a long, long time. So, like, I mean, he does a lot of repeat shows around here, you know, and even and stuff like that. So yeah, people out there like, what is this?
Yeah, it's new to them. So that's
Give me
cool.
all the shirts.
all the shirts.
That's great.
And then the weirdness continues, but this might be my favorite brand of weird. Right after I got back from Charlotte, this showed up at my door. This is a hork. a hork?
What the heck?
Which way does that go? Hork? It's a horse shark with a wonderful tail.
Wow.
You wouldn't even know that's
Oh
a
my
shark, would you?
gosh.
Who comes up with this stuff, man? Like,
A better question: who sent this? I don't know. I love you for it. This is awesome.
What
It's just like amazingly
Well,
weird. But I don't know.
I
where
didn't
came
send
from.
it, but I did post it. I didn't send it, but I did post it.
Well,
I know who
saw
sent it.
somewhere.
But Jeremy, what does the tag say?
It's a Randimals.
Randomals.
Randomals.
I don't know if it's Randall's Amols or
Randimals.
If it's random.
Randimals. I think it's
Randimals.
Randimals.
Either,
Randimals.
no matter which way you say it,
It's
short.
I pronounce it as awesome. So this is
That is amazing.
I'm gonna check out. So I might need a new Randomal shelf. I'm not sure.
Nice.
But I think that is it for me.
That was it.
So
Okay.
ruining my stats 1 week at a time.
Yes. All right. Cool.
Hey, real quick,
And Jeremy, just for
that-
you. Oh, yeah.
Prime
That quick.
transforms, by the way.
Oh, nice.
not-
Ah,
It's crazy.
nice. Yeah, it did. But I just still thought, yo, $80. That thing is tiny.
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculously
Great,
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Oh,
do
you took
got
it out.
there? Oh, there
There's-
it is.
There's
Oh,
your
that hot rod.
bro.
Okay, that makes
Hot
so much
rod.
more sense. I was like, what?
Not the
couldn't
regular
picture
hot
it.
rod.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
couldn't picture
yeah.
it. No, that one's
This terrible fucking guy with the French accent in that terrible movie. That was the fifth one, right? That was the fifth one.
I don't know.
I
That was
stopped
the really
counting
bad one.
after
I had-
shit.
I actually mad because I
Don't
think there was a
even
Toy
know.
Con that weekend and you guys went to see it like on some shit and like I think you were just bagging on
That
the
was
blue eyes.
the weekend that we first met Gary and EE Prime.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my
would have been great.
gosh.
That would have been great to be there for that. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad looking like version of that character. The studio series, they did a pretty good job, and the car mode looks awesome. But it's a little like loosey goosey because it is a KO. So yeah, whatever. Proof though, proof. I never lie. Never lie to you
Look at
guys.
that. Look at that. Proven stuff.
Oh, fixing us. All right. So I think that's it, right? That's it for What'd You
That's it
Get?
for What'd You Get?
All right. I think we're slightly ahead of schedule, but I think that's good for what we got on tap tonight.
Yeah,
So
we have an extra segment.
yes.
Extra,
Sweet.
extra?
An
Like a
extra,
Misa Mesa?
extra.
Oh.
What's going on?
We don't have a bumper for it, but Jeremy, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Bump it
It's
up.
it's your BotCon update, yeah, 30th anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Pretend that
That was wonderful. Wonderful. All right, so let's start going through the BotCon weekend again. Hanny, Myra, the whole Agabus crew are there in full force, checking people in, doing registration. Here we've got our man Derek B setting up one of the. They had 2 or 3 of these rooms. This was the largest, I think, of all of them. Then he had a smaller one that was set up for like the custom stuff. But I'll tell you
Wow.
what, this room was filled up for the 2 or 3 panels that I saw. Like, it wasn't a small room, so they definitely had a good attendance. There's the
Aw.
lovely Sean at the registration
Sean.
booth.
Pretty eyes on that
And
baby.
then Gabby.
I think this was this Derek's daughter.
Yep.
She's
showing
modeling
off
the
some of
barrage.
masks.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
and I believe she was on the local news when
Yeah.
they interviewed
Yeah.
Hanny for that. So
Look
got
at
the
that.
bumblebee
Pretty
mask.
cool.
Those masks are
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, here it is.
There she is.
Yeah, she's showing off the. I guess this was the video.
Yeah, Sean, thanks for sharing that in the group. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it looked like there were a couple different news outlets there throughout the weekend. I saw 2 or 3 different things.
Mhm.
There's Hanny.
There's Hanny,
Mhm.
the man of the show.
Mhm.
It's the mask opening up. Different.
Oh,
this mask
that's
is so
cool.
cool, man. They just flips like. It's not doing it justice here. Go watch the video, but this stuff is super cool.
It looks awesome.
So the battle mask flips down. Oh yeah, that's cool. That is actually kind of cool.
You gotta
I
have a
think that-
battle mask. You know that, Jose.
Yeah.
And then the Robinson guys were there in
So-
full
so,
force.
Jeremy.
We get to see. Yo,
Jeremy, flex your
Yo.
Transformers muscles. You know why this picture's important, don't you?
Greg Berger.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's not my
The
first
voice
day.
of Grimlock.
The voice of Grimlock. The superior voice of Grimlock, some would say. Yeah, they had panel and they did a script reading too at one point. I think this is a different one. But there is the fine Jonathan W family. I had a chance to
Mhm.
meet all
Oh,
of them.
nice.
Lovely.
Nice.
They came in and did it up all weekend, so I know they were geeked to do it as a family. Good times.
I love this banner. That's such an awesome idea.
That is cool. Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, a couple of them in there. And then Brett P, if you're nasty about your hat being awesome, got to meet this dude and had a lovely time. This is the part in the day where I stopped taking pictures, or I forgot to take pictures, but it was like Brett and Ashby came up and introduced himself. And hey, I don't know if you guys thought the same that I did just based on his name or possibly his haircut. I always thought he was Australian. Turns out he's much, much, much closer. So shout out to that dude for coming up and saying hello. Like I said, there's Brett again. His son in front of. Where was this?
It wasn't at the con. I think
no,
they
it
just
was
found it.
Indiana somewhere.
That's kind of crazy
It
that
was
they
the-
fucking got some
Wow.
shit like that down there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not related to the convention. I really thought they fucking had that thing there. at that
No, this
convention.
looks
Oh.
like. I mean, look at all this.
What
That
is
took him a
going
That's the
on?
Age of Extinction Hound, right? That's Hound
Yeah,
or something.
John
Yeah.
Goodman.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
There's Joe, Sean, Baby Bird, Logan,
aw.
Mm.
hanging out. I think that was the first night the guys went out to eat. Joe, we got Leon, Mark 44 Prime there with Matt B.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
And then Jim H had a gathering over Friday night to have some of the My Rock guys over hanging out, and good times were had here.
I haven't
That's
seen
awesome.
Jim since last Reston, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah, it's
same.
been a
the
while.
Reston before that. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, Jim's got baseball in the summer.
He's a
He's
good
like
dude.
Ricky that way.
Yeah.
They're busy.
Busy guys.
Yeah.
Busy time.
Good to see him, though.
Um,
Good to see that.
And as you can see, I was here for all of 10 minutes before I got a drink in with me, which is starting to possibly be a problem. I'm not real sure. I think I chalk it up to vacation, but I was thirsty. So we got lunch, hung out there. Joe's feeding
Aw,
Leon,
man.
which is not uncharacteristic, but still surprising to see out in the wild.
Oh, I miss everybody.
Yeah.
Then we got
Oh,
our group shot that Brett coordinated, and I think we had Steven in there. We got a couple people missing. Deluxe was hanging out. So it was a
Who's
good
the guy next to you with the glasses?
right
Not
here?
Jonathan, the other. That
Yeah.
guy.
I do not know his name.
Oh, is a photo bomb?
No, because he was hanging out
No.
after at the hotel lobby. He had a whole bunch of stuff he was talking, but
Oh, nice.
but I did not meet that gentleman.
Steve
so
Deluxe,
next time, come
nice.
say hello.
Yeah. Say what's up. That's
I'm
awesome,
not
man.
sure what's happening with my face here. I think what happened is they said, you know how you say cheese or whatever?
Uh-huh.
They were like, say realm. And I said realm how we say realm. And that isn't cheese. So I'm in the middle of a click.
Well,
So oops.
Oh, so Daltonians is at BotCon too? Did you meet Dalton there?
Oh, what's up, man? Dalton.
not.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, he said he was going. He's waiting for his flight. Safe travels, dude. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I was only there for Saturday afternoon, evening though, so
okay.
I'm
Oh,
sure I missed a
gotcha.
lot of people. But as always, guys, come up and say hello. If you see somebody in a Realm shirt, if you don't know their name, go up and ask their name. Say hello. It's
Yep.
it's great to see everybody, even if it's just for a few minutes to bullshit or whatever.
Aw.
And this was I missed this. I think this was right after I cut out. Everybody went for ice cream, and there's Mike and Vanessa joined the
Yeah.
group.
My man Logan with the chocolate. That's right, man. That's right. I'm
That's what I'm
with
talking about.
you.
And the dealer
Oh.
room was substantial this year. It was packed. I know Toy Dojo was well represented. They went through all of their back stuff that I think they were about bone dry by the end. And that seemed to be everybody I talked to, every dealer I talked to did really well.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
on the BotCon official Facebook page, they've got like a 67 picture photo dump in there. Check that out if you want to see what
Oh,
the
nice.
dealer room looked like. Yeah.
Ooh, and speaking of dealers, I was reconnected with one of my favorite dealers in Transformers Land. You see, the guys down in Florida, they bought 20 years worth of different figures I was collecting. Everything from G2 to alternators to mainline stuff. Like just everything I'd been carrying around with me. I sold it all to them in one go, and that funded the first several $1,000s of my MP collection. So I was smart enough to take the pile that came off the shelves last fall and has been sitting in my basement since then. I took that pile and I put it in my trunk, and I took a picture of that pile, and I went over to those guys and I said, "What's up, guys? Do you want to buy this pile of stuff?" And they did. And so it was a profitable weekend. Like you guys always talk about NJCC selling the table and stuff. I was like, is this what that feels like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go home
Amazing.
with money? No
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Like, ooh, I'm looking around like I could sell that. I could sell that. I could sell that. Like,
Amazing.
good stuff.
It gets
Amazing.
addictive, right?
yeah.
You're like, I
But
can
no,
sell it all.
those guys have always been more than fair with me, and they patted my pockets for the ride home in a good way, so I appreciate that. And this is us just hanging out in the hotel. This is like Saturday evening around, I don't know, 7 o'clock or so, where everybody's just chilling. Matt B bought everybody pizza. And by the way, I gotta say this, I don't mean to embarrass you there, Red, but Leon covered everybody's lunch here. Like, what a dude. Snuck away and covered
What a
everything.
nice guy.
Matt
Yeah.
covered. Matt ordered pizza for everybody that was around, and we had Derek and Sean were just finishing up. I think they were meeting some people for dinner, and there's my buddies there. Now, this seems to be a picture that's gotten a lot of attention.
Uh-huh.
This is the fun I bring with me, I guess. I
Yes.
don't know really how to explain this picture other than I was filling my bucket, and we'll leave it
That's
at that.
right.
And then we got the cornhole tournament. And this whole space, like, again, it was filled up with people. They had this. Oh, this was awesome. They had like a
What?
little a 80s bedroom set up, and everything on the wall, everything you see here was for sale if you wanted it. So
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
set up really, really nice.
I remember in the early days of promoing the con, they had mentioned they're gonna have something like this, so I was really like happy to see the pictures. Like, for instance, that TV, dude. That's the TV.
I had that TV.
We had that
Yeah.
TV.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And
Yeah, you hooked the Atari up to it with
Yeah.
with
it wasn't
the
even
forks,
a coaxial.
the fork
it was
things.
The fork,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
cousins had
sounds.
this TV. I know
Yep.
this TV. I was at my
Yeah.
aunt's house.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
and those
Oh, I had
sheets.
that poster.
Yeah, for sure.
I have those, and whenever I
Aw.
go visit my mom, she puts those sheets on the bed.
That's
That's
awesome.
great.
That's great.
But yeah, I had
Look
this
at
thing, and it was all just like cardboard. But my 5-year-old brain didn't understand that all the figures that are shown on it didn't come with it. So that was kind of a disappointing day when this thing showed up. But I do remember having it.
No.
But yeah,
That's
they
so
had
cool to see all
sorts
that
of little
vintage stuff,
nods
though.
over here, and and this was right when you walked in, so everybody got to see it. It was great display.
Dude, even that chair.
Cookie
Yeah, I
crisp.
was just thinking about that chair. I was like, that chair
balls on
looks.
it.
Cafeteria when I was in preschool.
Yeah.
Look at the even little tricycle.
Big wheel.
I remember
Well,
having something like
the
that
big
too.
wheel.
Big wheel, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
this is a retool of the kit from.
Oh my
I ha-
gosh,
I
Knight
had the
Rider.
kit. Knight Rider,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. it
Holy
didn't have
crap!
these-
I had that trash can.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah,
The
Dude.
Transformers one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this
That's cool.
was. I mean, you could stand here for an hour and look at all the cool stuff.
That's
That
nostalgia
is
for sure.
super
Yep.
awesome.
And like
Yeah.
I said, it was booming.
Wow, look at that. Yep. Looks good. Nice
Yeah.
and big.
Here's the Transformer Land guys right here.
Lots of people.
Lots of people, lots of purchases, lots of. There was some good cosplay too. We got some youngins here.
Nice.
There is Steven and Jonathan.
Nice.
And me and Sean,
Aw.
my little buddy Logan, me and Leon, Joe. So what? This dude's growing on
So
me.
I put both
I'm
of these
I love
in
become
here.
Joe.
quite
Yeah,
fond of
Joe's
Joe.
the man. Joe's the man.
Yeah.
Joe's
So I was just wondering, Jeremy, I was like, is this how many more minutes afterwards was the next one? It was like, dude, did we forget to take a picture? But I thought maybe
No,
you were a
this
little
is
more in the
earlier.
bag at this point. Okay.
No, I rode the line perfectly. But yeah, it's fair to say. This is me and Derek, Deluxe.
the love.
I didn't get a chance to really get much time with Deluxe at Nashville. Was the last time I saw him, but we got to hang out quite a bit this time, so I was happy to get that time in.
What a swell
Nice.
guy.
Leon and Derek, all of us here. Brett hanging out. I think I was on the way down. 2 dope boys in a Cadillac. There's
Look at
Ash.
this.
This was a third
There
party
goes
panel.
Ash. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I turn around, that dude was to get a picture. Like I saw him on 4 or 5 different
Yeah.
occasions, and every time I turned around, I was like, "Hey, let's get a pic." Nope, he's gone. I do
He's
know.
moving fast, man.
Yeah, I think he tried to. I know his kids were like eating pizza and stuff, so he was back and forth checking on them, doing stuff, hanging out. So, really good getting to meet you, dude. Good times.
Yeah.
And there's another shot of that.
Did I put that in there twice? Oh,
Maybe,
you went
yeah.
backwards. Oh, you're going backwards now.
Am I?
Oh, there we go.
No,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
just got some extras. This was a script reading.
Oh yeah, look, a couple of the people that were there in that G1 episode
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
we
Two
saw.
Grimlocks.
Yeah.
Lighting maybe, and yeah.
Yeah, and here's the custom class. I know that was pretty well attended and
No
received.
kidding.
Yeah, they did it for like 3 or 4 days, didn't they? And it's not a daycare, I think.
It's
Derek.
not a daycare. We were told way ahead of time, and that's what
Wow.
they got to make. A little hound repaint,
That's cool.
and that's it for this year, everybody. Next year is already on the books, so I think from what I understand, it was a super successful show. The people that were putting it on put a ton of work in. It was well organized, well received. Like, good on you. Like it was a good time. I enjoyed myself thusly.
Yeah, Darren was asking. He's like, "Would you say if it was a successful con?" Looks like it from the photos. Looks like it was nice and packed. So I would say that's successful. Looks good. Congrats to Hanny, man. That's awesome. And going back to that same location next year. I mean, for them to announce it like the full year ahead, man, that place must have been in a good spot. So, I'm gonna definitely try to make plans to be there next year and
Me too.
and be a
Yeah,
part of
us
all
too.
those festivities.
Yeah, Jose, I think we could get into some low key trouble in a
Say less. Say less. Say less. Booking my flight now.
Look at that.
yeah.
Only 2 hours away.
Nice. All
Yeah,
right, let's
maybe-
make it a thing, man. Let's make it a
Same
thing.
bar place, same bar
Okay.
channel.
It's gonna be good times, guys. Good times. So once again, just take a look at the Facebook group, all those pics and videos from all the members that went at BOTCON this weekend. And please, if you're watching or listening, if you haven't posted up, please post your videos, post your photos. We'd love to see them, please.
Yeah, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow to Transform Your Tuesday, where the Row Bros are going to be going over BotCon a little more in depth there.
That's
Some-
right. That's
Some
right.
more people that were there. So
It's gonna be a good one. All right. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you for curating all that stuff.
Oh, that's all Brian. I just downloaded it and
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you,
Out to
Brian.
Brink
I
for
tell ya,
sending that shit.
there
Thank you for
was
presenting.
it was quite interesting, right? So it's like Saturday I started gathering stuff, Sunday more stuff started coming in, but it's like, so this is what it's like to be able to pull stuff about the event, like without having to travel there, travel back. Like, because every time we do something, like that Monday is fucking
sucks.
bonkers. I
It's
wake up in the
scrambled.
morning, get coffee. It's like, all right, time to pull all the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh man! And never since we started doing figures, it's like it gets just nuts. It's like, all right, everybody, where's all the behind the scenes stuff? So,
Awesome to see, though. FOMO is real. But I'm glad everybody had a great time from the looks
Yeah, you
of
guys
it.
were missed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Out there next
looking
year.
forward to the next one for sure. And with that, we got another segment, guys. Jeremy's got your action figure news.
I forgot Dust sold that beat.
I know. I'm like, getting used to it.
Yeah.
That's not it. But what's up, chat squad? Missed you last week. We're gonna go through what the moms and grops have got coming down your way. Starting off where we always start off is with Marvel Legends. This is the 85th anniversary Odin Deluxe. We saw this during the live stream a couple weeks ago. This is an 8.2 inch tall legend. Due out in October of this year. Pre-orders are live for $60.
I want this simply because it's Anthony Hopkins.
He looks badass. It's true. It actually, Chen, you're right. It actually looks like they got like.
I mean, it's not perfect. It's close enough for me because I want an Anthony Hopkins action figure. I love the guy.
Pretty badass. He does look pretty badass.
I love the sculpt. I love the
Yeah.
like the green blue, whatever that is. The gold, like it's something about like this yellow, this gold is I don't know. Just killing
I'm getting
the form a little
Thanos
bit.
vibes from like the
Thanos for sure. Yeah, yeah.
like those pieces. Yeah, just the way
Yeah.
it looks.
The head
But he
sculpt
looks
is
beefy,
the
looks
best.
chunky, like a chunky boy.
I
You know,
love
like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he'd look good next to the what was that Christmas figure? The
Santa.
yeah, that guy. Never mind.
Mhm.
I
Moving
know
right
you-
along.
Yeah.
You got Transformers in my Marvel Legends. What?
That's it.
Oh, excuse me while I delete pictures out of my segment.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
sweet. Talk on it, Jeremy.
Talking on. This is a San Diego Comic-Con 2024 exclusive Death's Head. Just the one. Throughout summer this year, it'll be available at SDCC for $39.99, with limited availability going up on Hasbro Pulse after the show. But this guy's pretty cool.
Yep.
Comes with
UK character that's finally getting a release, so that's cool. Yeah, it's nice.
And does it even transform, bro? No, it doesn't.
Nope.
Nope.
Cool character though. It
Interesting
Fuck
look.
looks familiar. It looks familiar, like how the Odin kind of gave Thanos vibes. This feels like something, but I can't put my
It's
finger
like
on it.
it's
Dr.
like some
Doom.
futuristic Colossus.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
able or something.
Colossus. I get
Colossus.
Colossus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for putting a word to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, this you can have this at the show if you're making it to SDCC next month, or this month rather. Oh,
Yeah, it is this month now. It's this
it
month.
is this month. Today is July.
Oh shit. Yes, first of the month. Pay the rent, people. All right.
What is this? This is the third offering from a collaboration between Hano Studio and Hot Toys. This figure is 1/6 scale, just under 12 inches tall, 28 points of articulation. Can be yours for $175, so a little more reasonable than the more premium Hot Toys figures, but it's kind of filling that 1/6 scale size, maybe without all the bells and whistles. But pre-orders are live. It's due out in March of next year. Comes with a masthead, swappable eye plates, different hands, and it's for Hot Toys. It's light on accessories, but I think that's where you get the lower price point. So
I'm almost getting like Mezco vibes from this. for some
almost the soft goods aren't great, right?
reason.
Is it?
I think that's what it is. Like I don't know, something like I like it, but something about it, it's like I don't know.
There's like a Sesame Street quality to the.
There
to
is.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Looks
I
like
want
he's
to
wearing
see Super
PJs or
Grover look
something.
like this
Yeah.
on Spider-Man.
I don't like it.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I don't know.
entry grade is what they're billing it as. So how you
Oh,
like
what does
that?
that mean?
Budget Hot Toys.
Shh. we
What
don't
did
say
you
the
say
B
the
word.
price was?
175 is
Yeah,
your
that's-
entry grade.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
Mm,
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so they've already done a Wolverine and I think a Magneto. So I think this is the third one we've seen from them.
But you know why they did this? Because Hot Toys are so ginormously expensive now. It's like, let's make one that looks like crap and call it entry grade so that when you do spend the big bucks on the other ones, you feel like you're getting
You're just
a
like,
better value
oh.
for your money.
Yeah,
That's what this is all about, I think.
Yeah, lowering
Well, and it's-
expectations.
Like Dust always says, it's building the bench, right? You've got some maybe more junior artists and sculptors that need to do something to get their feet wet, need to contribute. You highlight them in a way that allows their work to shine, and you've got people in the hopper for when it's time to bump somebody up to the A team.
Hmm. Those are the eyes look a little like McFarlane-ish too, like those bigger
Mhm.
ones there.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
And I've not seen a better Bursa sack than this in any figure, so it's got that going for it. Star Wars Black Series has some new figures coming. Well, new old figures. First up is a Rebel Trooper and Stormtrooper 2-pack from A New Hope. This set will set you back $44.99, and pre-orders are live, due out in September of this year. There's a little army building here. Brian, tell me
Yeah.
what's different about this Stormtrooper versus every Stormtrooper we've looked at for the last 6 months.
Probably the knees and the elbows. I don't know. From what I understand, every time they come out with a new Stormtrooper, people get pissed because they probably marketing this as A New Hope because it's that scene from the opening of A New Hope. But
Right.
technically, it's the Stormtrooper helmet from Return of the Jedi or some bullshit like that. And you can tell because, I don't know, the sags under
things
the
are
eyes
blue.
are a little bit more pronounced in A New Hope versus the other or some garbage. It's like, whatever, man. So,
Esteban says this is the 2020 Rogue One book.
I would never tell. I could never tell.
I mean, Rogue One happened 5 minutes before A New Hope, so I guess it tracks.
Makes sense.
Oh, he also says
Best
it's the best Stormtrooper. All right.
Yes.
There you go.
I
Yes.
trust Esteban implicitly, so.
Me
I do
too.
too. Yeah.
Oh, there's Dust Mites.
There he is.
Stopping in from
Yeah.
his assignment. How are you,
We
bud?
miss you, man. Where
We
you
do
at?
miss you. What do we have? Oh, we got one more. This is an SDCC exclusive Darth Maul and Sith Speeder combination pack. This is $59.99. Available exclusively at the show and on Hasbro Pulse in limited quantities afterwards. This is due out just a few weeks. So it comes with the speeder, Darth Maul himself, a little
Look at
droid.
that. Look at that ribbing. What is that, Chan? What's that referred to as on the robe there? What's that?
I'm not really. Ribbing sounds fine. Pleating?
Okay.
Pleating? maybe?
Pleating?
Pleating?
Yeah. Looks a little bit like pleating.
Ribbing.
It looks ribbed for her pleasure.
For her
Yeah.
pleasure.
I don't think so in this circumstance. I think
Yeah, I don't.
his mom dressed him this
Pleats.
day.
Pleats.
This is not. I'm not.
Are
I
you
don't
intimidated?
No. No.
Oh.
Looks a little bit like a nutsack. I don't know.
Or like
Sorry.
they were like, did anybody sew the cloak? No, I didn't. Did you? No, I
didn't do
didn't. And somebody just ripped his black sock off, ripped it in half, cut a hole in the top, and slammed it on the figure. No one will
Yeah.
notice.
The one
Yeah,
that's
that's-
all stretched out at the top too.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Right there. This looks underwhelming as a vehicle. I know it's not like
Yeah, I don't.
the most dynamic.
Oh, and Jeremy, in the
I like
in
the one we have
in the
just fine.
Star Wars groups, people are up in arms because it's the wrong color. It's not the color from the movie. However, it might be an homage to the old Kenner toy, where that was also the wrong color. So I don't know. People you can't make people happy. Just can't.
You can't.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Might as well give up. I have one. I'm happy with the one that we have. We're good.
So Hasbro Paul, speaking of them and their crowdfunding,
Sugar.
yeah, it doesn't look all that much more promising. So I don't
Oh,
have
no.
what we pulled from last week, or maybe something else has happened, Brian. But in the last 2 weeks, I know we're up like 1,500, just under 7,000. Looks like it might eke across the board. Do you happen to have some
give me a
data specific
minute.
to the current standings where
Sure.
there are 7 days left, people?
Ooh.
7 days left. This is
That spike
pretty-
coming soon.
$400 and a $500
Mm.
option.
So yeah, actually, and I meant to make the up. I am just off my game today. Let's see where we're at now exactly. We are at. Did that say 6594? Hasbro, stop asking me for my location. Okay,
That's
so
another
we're
40
just
since
north-
I pulled it.
Yeah, so yeah, we're marching up there, 82% funded with a week left. As you may have seen here, I've added some more lines. There's projections that I put in here at the end. And this is my first time putting in 2 different projections because I just couldn't decide. The Ghost and the Razor Crest, both just like gangbusters out the gate, so they were easy to compare with each other. But the Cantina, that's like, it's following the same path as they all do, but it just didn't get up there all the way up here in the very beginning. So I was like, let me do a couple different things. let's compare it to the sail barge, which is kind of following the same track, right? Also, I'd call sail barge more of a playset than a ship as well, kind of like the
Definitely.
Cantina. And
For sure, yeah.
yeah, so I decided to do a projection, the brown one here, based on the sail barge alone. Now, don't let your eyes deceive you. Sure, the sail barge ended up down here, but it's all about percentages, right? And how it performed according to its rise and backers at the end. So, you know, with 7 days to go, it was all the way down here, and it did go. So it kind of follows this track. And it actually, if we were to follow the sail barge projection, it would end up with more than doing the average of the Razor Crest and the Ghost and the sail barge, like all the way down here. Because I actually did sail barge, Razor Crest and Ghost by themselves, and it only put me at 1253 or something like that. So yeah, so basically you average in all the TVCs, and this is the gray line. If you just follow the barge by itself, there's the brown line. So far it's tracking on the very next day, but we'll see what happens here in the next 7 days. But yeah, I think it's gonna fund for sure. I think these projections might be a little liberal or generous. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, generous.
We shall see.
Did anyone in the chat go in?
I don't know
Is
how I
there
feel
anyone
about
that we
this.
know backing this?
It's not size, it's percentage that matters. That's right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good because, you know, you could, how many people we know that 3D print, you could get all this shit
Yeah.
and do it yourself.
True.
And
That's true. And
and
better.
piece
it
it
up
together,
and
whatever
weather
scene
it.
you want. And
To
don't
fit
know,
your
like,
display. Yeah, it seems like more and more options every day.
This whole thing is module, like all those little
right.
Yeah.
booths or whatever.
Modular.
Yeah.
It
Did
would
I say
be a
module?
module? I mean,
You know what he
Words,
meant.
Words.
I have nipples,
Yeah.
Greg. Can you module me? Oh, Chan. Would you
Yeah,
look
buddy.
at the time?
9:21.
I can't see it from here. Is that what it says?
It is what it's
Yes.
Well, I can tell you about a time that I most assuredly missed last week. And that was my special time to ask you that question. Chan,
buddy.
do you know what time it is?
I actually
Wait,
do
Chan,
know.
before you answer,
Yeah.
listen, remember what happened last week?
I know.
And then there was nothing.
it was
Jeremy.
like a tease. It was a
Yeah.
tease, man.
It was a reminder of how much I love you all.
Oh.
Even when I'm not
See, that
here,
was sweet. That was sweet.
I'm
I
still
get that.
here.
Well,
And I knew it'd drive Brian nuts, so. Bonus!
ask me one more time.
Do you know what time it is?
It's Toddy Mac time. And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Marco. Oh, goddamn, it feels good.
We got it out. We did it.
We
Made
did.
It happen.
And
I could
some
use a high
weeks-
five, but you know.
Some weeks are a little light on the Toddy Mac, as you guys saw last week. So I went scraping. We've got here what you're seeing feasting on your very personal eyeballs is Superpowers Wave 8. This is a 4-inch scale, $10, 7 points of articulation. I think they got.
Did your mama give you that haircut with a bowl and a vacuum cleaner?
The old guy gardener look at that shit.
Yeah.
Floby.
He's giving old man Jim Carrey vibes right there.
Yeah, it's either the Floby or the suck cut. Depends on if you know Wayne's World.
Ooh. Nice. Booster Gold is apparently a character.
Yes.
He's giving
From the
Adam Warlock vibes here. Is he a ski instructor?
I don't understand. What? Yeah, he's straight from ski school.
Ooh,
Yep.
that was a good one.
That was a good one.
The black suit, black manta.
Nice.
This is a thing you can buy, and
Mm.
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho, the
Nothing
elements.
too exciting, but Toddy's
The
got you covered
elements.
with the DC multiverse.
Well,
First up, showing off a couple
Max Mercury.
initial reveals for some Walmart exclusive. This is Max Mercury from The Flash.
cool.
Jose, tell me, sir, is this? Oh my God, I can't think of his name right now.
It's probably not who you're thinking.
It
But
is
Max Mercury, this was like a character that they introduced.
Conan.
the
Conan, is
90s.
this where Conan came into WWE when they put him in that like futuristic vibe? Is this what that's
Oh,
Because wasn't he like Max something?
Max Moon,
like
or
Max
some
U?
shit
Yeah,
like that,
Max
or
Moon,
whatever.
Max Universe, something.
Yeah,
But I
very
remember
similar looking outfit.
It had these vibes for sure.
Yeah,
Sorry, it was a long way getting here, but we made it. And then for all of you waiting on a new update in the DC versus Vampires run.
oh yeah,
this
waiting
is
on that.
a Vampire Shazam.
Oh my God.
You can tell
Well,
because of the hair.
if Marvel's gonna do zombies, we should do vampires.
Vampires. That's right.
It's
That's
the only thing
right.
that makes sense.
Right.
That's right.
And what's gonna
Oh.
make dollars and some sense is
This
the
is cool.
Superman Centennial Park tribute statue figure. This is an SDCC 2024 exclusive.
Yeah, that's kind of nostalgic because this. I remember, buying those books when the Death of Superman came out. This was like one of the major images. That was his tribute fucking statue where he was buried. That's actually kind of cool. I dig that.
Yeah, definitely cool. If you're in town, get that on it. But
And if that's the packaging, that's cool too. But that's what it's basically the cover. That was basically like the cover.
Nice.
Thing
Okay.
drawn by Tom Grummett. That was pretty
Yep.
cool.
Imagine some of you nerds are pretty excited over this one. This is the SDCC exclusive Cobra Commander Once Upon a Man.
I was one
Whoa.
the man.
was just a man. What's a man?
That's cool. When I saw pictures of this, I was like,
Wow.
that's a fucking cool figure. To do.
That's pretty cool.
So this is due out in the summer at the show if you're there, and then it'll be up on Hasbro Pulse in limited quantities after the show for $40.
40.
So it comes with
Nice.
a lot of accessories. Got
It's
the
actually
mask.
pretty cool. Yeah.
You get this little guy.
Oh shit. Nice.
Whoa.
You can attach to Roadblock and run him around with it.
This is a great exclusive
Oh,
choice
that's
for-
This is
Cool.
exactly what exclusives should be used for.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
that's dope.
That's
dope.
great.
And
Mhm.
and there, spoilers if you don't know the movie, but he has no idea what's happening. Like, what's wrong with your face? fool?
Devolved.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. This
Oh.
looks.
Cool.
This is a good
That's pretty
release here.
sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pretty
What's a man?
It says, Does said now Roadblock will sell. That's right.
shit. So packaging
That's great
on
packaging.
point.
Yeah.
I remember, you could almost smell this stickiness back in the day.
Cobra.
It was a great movie.
Yep.
La la la. Hey, Boss Fight Studios, in collaboration with Sideshow Collectibles, is bringing you Court of the Dead figures. These figures are already available from other companies in the 1/18th and 1/6 scale, but this is your first crack at a 1/12 scale version of a couple of their figures. This is Kier, Death's Warbringer. These figures are 45
Wow.
a piece. Like I said, 6-inch scale, 1/12 scale, or just over 6 inches tall, 1/12 scale. Due out in the first quarter of 2025, and the
She's
pre-orders are
cool.
live. She's very cool.
Yeah, she looks pretty badass.
I think these would fit in with pretty well with any Mystic in your collection?
Mystic?
Somewhere in there?
What's Mystic?
Mythic. Did I say mystic?
Mivet?
Mivet? The Mivets. It'll go
Mystic is
great.
a
I like
drink,
this.
I dig this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. She looks bad.
And this is Death, master of the underworld himself. He's got a popey hat on, which is appropriate.
Very much so.
An awesome sickle, if you're into them.
Wow.
It's kind of got like a...
It's disgusting.
Yo, that shit look crazy. Like with kind of like the skulls coming out, like where the eye parts are. Like, yeah, that shit is
Something very
crazy
Dracula.
design.
Keep an eye on this line going forward. And hey, Boss Fight Studios are stepping up their game, man. They really are, with their partnerships with BBTS on a handful of things and this. They are hustling and producing quite a bit of content. So good on them for their last prolific year or so. And then there's NECA, and we've got some Turtle updates. Last week we showed you some of the SDCC exclusive coming at you, but these are general releases from the last Ronin line. This is Donatello with his bow staff and big ass. I don't know, really. I mean, it's coming out of his shell.
Yeah.
He's got a grump face, and I think this is true of most of the last Ronin figures, but not a fan of the grump faces.
Well, from what I understand, I don't know anything about this, but I know there's some tragic shit going on with this Ronin situation or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing that... Look, guys, I'm old school when it comes to turtles. They live in a sewer, and they come out at night, mostly, to fight crime. I'm not going to take this seriously until I know why this is a thing like this. Like, are they like in... Where are they? Are they still... If they're still coming out of the sewer, then I take it all back. But...
It's a dystopian, like, New York. I got to read the story.
Okay.
But it's like supposed to be in the future dystopian New York, sort of like what's that fucking Snake Plissken movie, Escape from New York, sort of like those type of vibes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that could be interesting then. Is it in New York in a post-apocalyptic?
Yeah.
All right. I take it all back. This is probably actually really awesome.
See, just a little convincing is all it takes.
They
this
do
is
look rather
Flashback
grumpy, though.
Mikey. Yeah, they do.
See, because look, his fellow mutants are dying because Professor X isn't there to help the mutants, and they're at war, so they shouldn't be happy. It's a very feudal situation.
Right.
They're still in the sewers.
Futile, not feudal, not feudal Japan. Futile, like Resistance is futile.
Yes.
Look at them. Oh man,
So
they're
these
losing their edge.
are 38 apiece. Pre-orders are live. They can be yours. Now, are you guys ready for some of the most awesome things that NECA has ever produced?
Yes.
I don't want to build it up too much, but this might be my favorite thing I've seen all year. It's a slight variation to the Earl Sinclair we got before, but this is the We Say So Earl Sinclair from the series Dinosaurs. This is $42. Pre-orders are not live yet, but he comes with the work shirt, the hat, the toolbox, or the lunchbox rather. He can lift his hat there.
Oh my gosh.
I might have to circle back around and go in on these. I forgot how much I love this shit.
I love how
that show.
this show, like as a kid, I loved it. Like, cause it was Flintstones in reverse.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so cool. Neat concept and fun show.
Yeah, and you could tell they really, I mean, the budget had to be crazy to get all of the, especially later in the seasons, like when they had all those like B, C, D list characters that all had to have animatronics and
Pretty decent animatronics for the time.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And one of the saddest but most satisfying endings to a series ever, I think. I don't want to
I never saw
spoil it.
the end. Yeah. I'm sure there's an asteroid involved.
You've
right?
definitely heard the story.
We all know the story.
What
You
are you
like
gonna do?
your dinosaurs, you know the story.
Yeah, goddamn younger Dryas. Got everybody. And Chan, you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you? I don't know if you were aware that this existed, but I wasn't. NECA is releasing
Oh
a
my
Murder She
God.
Wrote Jessica Fletcher.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Can you hear the theme song in your head, everyone?
I can.
This is NECA's 8-inch scale
Oh my God.
cloth or clothed, if you prefer, figure. $40 due out in October of this year. Pre-orders are live.
Jeez.
Don't sleep.
Dude, she's
Wow.
got a lot of clothes. Look at that. Oh
Mhm.
my God,
Typewriter?
you get to undress and redress Angela Lansbury? Is that what I'm seeing?
That's what
what
you're
Uh-oh.
seeing.
Brian.
Oh my
it.
God! See that face? Look at that face. That'd be the face I make.
Probably won't fit on a Scarlet head, but
Oh my
you
God.
can make do. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
And then Super 7, if anybody's still in on these Joes, they're releasing their Snake Armor Crimson variant. This is $125, available now. It's 11 inches tall, so he's bigger. It's a Pulse exclusive, but it comes off in layers. You got this outer layer, then you got the inside robot guts with the nuclear material. And then you got the warm, creamy center Cobra armor snake right here. And yeah, that's all it.
That's great.
Oh, finishing
man.
strong. What do we have? We've got Trick or Treat Studios. They're 1/6 scale Michael Myers from Rob Zombie's Halloween in 2007. This is a 1/6 scale figure, 30 points of articulation, 13 inches tall. Can be yours for $170. Due out this November. So that's a thing. And finally, Mezco. We've got G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, the Commando Edition. This is a 112 collective figure, 112 scale rather. 32 points of articulation, 6.7 inches tall. Forgive me. It can be yours for $112 if you got in on it early enough, because it's on waitlist only now, due out in August of this year. So, and Jose, like what you were saying with that Spider-Man, yeah, the soft goods look a little loose, a little fuzzy. I like the mask. I like all that. He comes with a shit ton of accessories.
Yeah, seeing stuff like that, like it can be cool, like, you know, because I've seen some Mezco stuff that, you know, looks cool, but this is why, like, seeing stuff like this like, for me, just reinforces why I like action figures, like just the plastic ones that, you know, because they just look better. Like the costumes look better when you do cloth goods, soft goods.
It's tough at this
I don't know, man.
scale.
I don't think
mean,
we're
even
there
at
yet.
1/6, even at 1/6, it can be kind of hokey, but 112 especially so. But the accessories look good.
Man, it's
There's
so-
something
it's
about
so
it
difficult.
for sure that I'm just like, it looks good, but you know, the looseness of the cloth, like, I don't know. I like shit to be form fitting, I guess. On my characters,
Flex,
I'm used
flex,
to all the
flex.
skin tight fucking outfits and shit, you know.
And don't forget, get over to Cousin Brothers, CrashboxCustom.com. He has new pre-orders up. What kind of cool shit can you get? He's got the just the shipping containers. All sorts of shipping containers, any way you can shake them. He's got yellow, different colors here, a beautiful blue. He can do custom logos, different kind of canned logos.
Nice.
Give it a little
Yeah.
shot here of you know, what they look like inside and out. Different price here for exactly what you're looking
Wow,
for.
look
If
at
you
all
want
that stuff going on with their animated GIFs on their things. That's
fancy, isn't it?
So Chris is he's been wanting to do shipping containers his whole customizer life, and he's
Yeah.
finally doing it with the tools that he didn't have before, and so he's really excited about this. And in fact, so much that they created a commercial. So go
Yeah.
out to the Crashbox Customs YouTube channel and
Yes.
watch Chris's commercial on this.
Yes.
Yeah, and these things are big. They're like substantial pieces that you could do a lot with. So it's get on over to
Yeah, you can.
Cousin
You
Brother's
can actually,
site and
you can fit a vamp inside it.
confirmed.
That's pretty cool.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. That's it for the
Let's
action
go.
figure news.
Thank you, Jeremy. Pretty cool. Thank you. And with
Makes
that, I believe that leaves the main event. And I'm sure
Whoa.
this is going to be a big one coming out this weekend.
Oh, it
I'm
is.
assuming.
Yeah, it is rather long, this segment. All
Oh,
right.
okay. So you're going to get your money's worth tonight, people. It's time for the Robit News.
I'm glad Dust didn't sell that song.
That could never sell.
No.
Yeah.
For lots of reasons.
Yes.
All right. Here we are.
This looks cool. I always love this.
So this is
That's a
this is a
good
fun one. I took this as soon as I got home from my first rock meetup at TFCon 2016. It's kind of fun. Someone mentioned, "Hey, we should have them doing a Poseidon attack race." I was like, "I'll be right back." And yeah, I wasn't even on ETR back then. How about that? Yeah. So let's see
That
what
was
we
a
got.
minute ago.
That was. All these trees are gone, by the way, just to have you know. And that's my neighbor's backyard, not mine.
Oh, look at this.
All right. Let's see here. We got SDCC. I think SDCC exclusive. This was.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The Fractured Friendship 2-pack of Megatron, Gladiator Megatron, and Security Officer Orion packs. I kind of dig this set. Megatron as a Maximus from the gladiatorial times. He rises up
Yeah.
through the ranks.
From the pits and stuff. Yeah.
That's right. And Optimus here got tired of being a librarian, and I guess moved into a security role of some kind. But as you know, it's just another repainted Megatron, isn't it?
Fucking milking this mold, bro. Like, it's funny because I was seeing it coming out over the weekend when this was announced. Like, somebody put like a photo collage together of all.
Hang on, Jose.
Oh,
I
okay.
got it. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. But I think it does look cool though. Like I love the head sculpt, like the design, like the way it looks. It definitely is from that Megatron Origins comic from IDW, and that Orion Pax also, like, you know what I'm saying, it kind of gives me those MMC vibes. It's obviously not the same thing, but just that design, this design of the character was a little bit bigger, a little beefier and stuff like that, and that's based off the that Gamer Edition War for Cybertron mold.
Okay.
Right there, they retooled it a little bit.
I was about to say, what was this before?
Yeah, so I mean, actually, a pretty good mold to use for this look of this character. Like, that's that IDW head sculpt. You got the arm cannons there. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as the MMC reformatted version, but this is Hasbro's attempt at that, and I think it looks actually pretty decent for what it is.
Yeah.
I might be in just for the Optimus.
Right. Yeah.
Laffy
Dalton,
Taffy.
What is this?
Laffy Taffy Hammer. Yeah.
It's
I
like,
get
all
that.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's an SDCC exclusive. He's like, all right, nerds, I'm gonna beat you with this bar of soap. You smelly bastards.
But I just can't believe, man, that they're using this mold again, bro. They're just beating that shit to death.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, wow, that's cool.
But that's cool. That's a cool retool right there.
It doesn't look like anything I've seen before. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, Death's Head. Oh, we already covered this one.
Hey.
Thanks, Jeremy. But yeah. But hey, listen. Did you know that Death's Head was in the Marvel UK? That's where he came from. The Marvel UK comics. He's basically a bounty hunter. Actually, I think I wrote something down for this. Let me see.
Yeah,
A free agent bounty hunter, and that's what he is.
Yeah.
And then look at that.
good, the mad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
Very interesting that they did those out of the box like kind of stories in those UK books. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that Rodimus would team up with Galvatron and a bounty hunter. It's just, you know. And then, oh, of course, he got double crossed. Off with his head.
Man.
Off with his head. Come on. This is the comic that every 80s boy wanted to see after the 86 movie. It's like, yeah, Death's head. Just take it. Take it off. All right, anyway. We don't have to go through all that again. Oh. And this is for milking that mold, Jose. Yeah, look, here we go.
There you go. So how many?
Looks like 12.
Holy crap.
And that other one that they released on the bottom, second to the left, like it's very similar. That's basically it's the same. No, the other one, that one. It's basically the same thing, like the same head sculpt, probably just just different color. I've heard that this mold. I've got a couple of versions of this mold, and I've heard like some of these later ones that have come out are like terrible, like loose joints and everything. like it's done. Like stop using this one. My favorite one though is the one up top. I want to say that one. Yeah, the one you're circling there, Brian.
Yeah.
The fourth one. Probably my favorite version. That came in like a one of those like Walmart packs.
Yeah.
I think the silver coloring on that, the paint, like the weathering on that one wound up being the best out of all of them. But.
And I like this one. That one's cool. I like that miner. He was
the miner,
Megatron.
the miner Megatron look.
What's this, Studio Series of some kind?
So that one's that 3-pack that just came out, that Japanese release with the throne. Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is probably the Studio Series on here.
That one was the Kingdom, like the Earthrise version that had the different head sculpt, the G2. Siege, you had a few different versions. There's the Shattered Glass. Yeah, they've done this one to death.
From Gladiator to Revolutionary. From Revolutionary to Dictator.
Yeah, they got to pack this one in. But Dalton's saying they're milking it before they get to that Studio Series 86 Megatron, which hopefully will be a brand new mold.
Well, listen, if it's going to be 86 Studio Series, he better be a gun, man.
I know. That's the other thing that I don't think that's going to fly either. That's going to be the one thing.
Instruments of destruction. Die, Autobots! Oh my goodness, I just got chills from that scene. All right, anyways, we looked at this pics from the dealer room, and we got that, and
these things look fucking. I'm almost about to fucking drop the fucking 240 for all the 4 sets that are out so far for this.
Really?
I figured since we're making such good time, we can spend 20 minutes on blockies if you want.
You know what? Like, I just think they look cool. There's something about them. I don't know. Like, I feel like when I get them, I'm gonna be like, why'd I buy these? But there's something about them. They're kind of just cute. Like, I don't know. Like,
fun, kitschy little things.
Yeah. Like despots. Nice little, like, despots that you could just mess with, you know?
And you get to build them, too. Leon's daughter, he said that, you get to build them and that.
And not too hard to put together from what I hear. Like, just your little snap together stuff. You don't even, like, need any, like, tools or equipment or anything like that, so.
Yeah. So we don't really cover it.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying we just really don't cover these this much, but this is about all the blockies coverage you're going to get.
Shout out to Sony TM Reviews. I know he's been reviewing these on his channel and stuff like that, and they're not really available here in the US. You gotta kind of go to your overseas retailers to kind of get these in so far. Go
to your BotCon and get it.
Yep.
Oh, Derek, man, I felt bad for you in that segment. He was just like, I can't believe I got to talk about blockies. I could just tell that was in the back of his mind.
So there is a version of these though. There's like an Optimus Prime that is called like a legendary version. That's that one that's on the side right there. That's a little bit bigger. Like I think that one might kind of be worth going in to check it out. You know, a little bit more premium. You know, I like the look of it, like just like that sort of deformed Super SD like deformed look, but not.
Yeah.
You know, like
It reminds me of that MAS Prime that I got up there. That's like
oh yeah,
15 inches tall. Yeah.
Got like that bulkiness, right? Like that kind of like chunkiness to it. Yeah, yeah.
I tell you what I like. What is this situation here? I like
Yeah,
this,
what is
whatever
that?
this is.
Yeah, those look like golden like edition versions of some of those, and they all come
Yeah.
with stands too, from what I understand. Like they all come with like a stand, and I think like some like accessories like that you could
cool.
like a flame accessory or something. So I think that's pretty cool.
Now, this, as we talked about, the blockies are model kits, right? This thing, now this is cool.
Whoa.
It's a translucent Sharkticon.
Oh shit!
You open
It
his mouth
fits Sticky.
and you put the parts in there.
Oh
Yep.
No.
Now I gotta go in on this shit.
Yeah, right?
That is so cool. I love
now
that.
I gotta go in on this shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
cool.
I was like, that's
Too.
freaking fun. That's fun shit right there, man. Put your spare parts in his mouth and he eats them like Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Gobble,
Red
gobble,
is
gobble.
saying he said they look good displayed together and stuff.
Yeah.
So they look like fun, like just little toys, fun little bots. You know what I'm saying? Like Action Masters, almost like cool looking Action Masters is actually what they kind of remind me of. You know?
Oh yeah, I
I
can see
like
that.
them.
Yeah.
I like them too. They're pretty cool. That is awesome.
That's
right
cool
there.
though.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
so
dig
dope. The translucent look, and then you see like just the piece on the inside. Like that's fun.
And then like, dude, you could almost fit this inside there. It's like it
Yeah.
molted like a cicada or something like that. It's like, wow.
Right.
I dig that.
All right, and then I guess we got some pics from around the floor here. Someone brought in a prototype of the HasLab Unicron. That's kind of cool to see. Like, I would have spent a minute checking that out.
Exactly, Scott. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
there's something
Yeah.
about those fucking things that are calling me. Like I'm like, this looks like kitty shit, but
But it looks
they're
like
calling
fun.
me.
Yeah.
They're calling me. It's calling me.
Oh, look at that!
Oh shit.
I know those.
Motherfucker.
Exclusive.
Yeah,
And here you can get a whole set for 500.
Bam.
yeah.
eBay.
How about that?
Wow.
Very nice.
Hmm.
Even got the Nelson there, 275.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Good times.
I've still got
Contents
an
may alter the
unopened
mind.
Nelson stashed away somewhere.
Yeah. I got a gold mine over there in my corner.
Oh, and then we covered that already.
Which is still cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
go back one. The Legends display.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
Oh,
Or
that
is
one.
it here?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Do I have two
This-
pics of this? No, I don't. All right, I just got this one.
I like that.
Oh, I
I got
think that
that.
ARC thing is on sale too on a certain
No
website.
shit.
One
If you
130.
wanna-
Yeah,
wanna
I
know.
look at it every weekend. I've been looking at it. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
looks cool to me. I love this. This
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
fucking
this is a good
awesome.
setup.
And I want to mention too, shout out to TM Reviews and Reflector Files, Mike, and I think some of these were Leon's picks. Anyway, I stole all your pictures from the comments, so,
Realm.
I forgot. I think Joe posted a bunch as
Realm.
well. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you guys.
Oh, nice.
But
Sultan.
I thought this was fun here. So
Oh, shit.
Prowl is hurt, but it's another cop working on him. That's like he's-
Streetwise.
Streetwise. Do you think Streetwise also could be a paramedic? He could be a dual
Yes.
function.
You're
bot?
trained.
But I think
You're
those guys are
cross-trained.
trained. Yeah, cross-trained, right? At least
You can
for
at least
first
give 'em
response
CPR.
emergency.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I think that
works.
we should do this in that display case, like right on the second floor landing. You know what I mean?
hmm
That looks cool.
That would
Yeah.
look cool.
That's
right
the goal
there.
right there. Is to fucking do like a big battle. Fucking
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
do that on my table like one day. Just take out all my fucking chugs, Autobots on one side, Decepticon, like at least season 1. Do it for season
Yeah.
1, some shit like that, and just
We were
it'll look cool.
talking about doing
like it.
something like this in that display case.
Nice.
I like it. I like it.
Real quick here. The Devastator here holding the sludge above his head. I Fans Toys, Sludge, and Toy World Constructor. I tried for like 45 minutes to
No.
try
There's
to get
no
him.
way, dude.
He couldn't. I had it for a
heavy.
split second. It was like, oh, and I tried to get the phone, and right before I took the picture, he was about to
no.
drop. I had to catch it, and I never got him to hold it again. I was so close.
Kudos for even attempting that, bro.
Yeah. All
Holy
right.
crap.
So we had some stuff revealed at the show from, they got the display cases out there, things that are up and coming. So this is X-Transbots Ultra Magnus repainted as Dia Magnus? Dia something. Dia Commander? Dia
Dionysus?
Commander, I think that's the fans project name. But anyway. Also, too, some people call it Shattered Glass Magnus because they gave him the angry face, too.
Yeah,
So I think,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Face.
I remember the Hasbro one had that ugly looking face thing, so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. I might be in on this. I like to get repaints, and obviously Fans Toys making Ultra Magnus, so I gotta do that. I'm a Fans bro, Fans Toys, Fans. There's no piece of glass.
Yeah.
Just heard.
SG Diaclone Magnus, yep.
But but also too, it looks like Hanny is working with Keith on some of this, so these are going to be Megabus exclusives. So
Nice.
you got to go one place to get them.
Very nice.
So, but yeah,
It's cool
pretty
colors.
striking.
I like
Yeah.
the colors and stuff, yeah.
Ultra Magnus is great. He's got great playability. You just drive the cars up on him all the time, drive them off. I could do this. I could do this all day. Just play with it.
I actually did recently transform my Studio Series one, the 86 one. And yeah, Brian, you could do that with the deluxe cars. Just roll them into the trailer.
Yep.
It's fun.
And then this is X-Transbot's Hotspot as well. So we've been seeing they've been sandbagging this thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no,
so-
but if you go back, it doesn't look like he's all that much more sturdy than he was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was a flippity floppity.
Yeah, and
mess, but it's painted. Ish.
I mean, kinda. I could paint. This looks like something I painted. This is awful.
I like the
just-
look of it though. Like the overall,
it's-
just look of the
Yeah.
way the toy looks. It looks kind of cool once
It looks better proportioned than the MMC.
Yeah.
I think all the junks in the legs in this one versus
That's
the
true.
shoulders. Otherwise, but it's a good looking figure.
Oh,
It
and then
could be.
I believe this is another Agabus exclusive where he's working with Keith to turn Cup into Orion Pax.
Oh,
know,
nice.
Every Cup gets repainted into Orion Pax. Isn't that right,
Yeah.
nice, bro?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is pretty cool. I dig this.
Yeah.
I'll
That
probably-
looks
This looks
good.
a lot better than it did the first time we saw it. It looks
like
like a
this.
much more final form prototype
Mhm.
too. It's clean.
At a glance, I wouldn't even think that's Cup either. It looks
Yeah.
almost like retooled enough that
Yeah, it's a heavy retool for sure.
different enough.
Yep.
Hmm.
And obviously, Cup didn't have the camper on the back, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good job. I like the alt mode, whatever, but I like the way the bot mode looks.
Yeah.
It looks like
You
they
can-
almost Rodimus Prime-ish in this alt
Yeah,
mode.
like
you know?
in between Cup
Yeah.
Rodimus Prime. There's this.
Yeah. Interesting though, they're just going for it and doing something, but but the bot mode is where it's at there.
Wow.
And then Ocular Max provided some samples here, some prototypes of their Constructicons. We got Mixmaster. And these are pretty good. It's got the all-in-one thing.
Mm-hmm.
These are this is stuff that'd be just great to gawk at, try to see what's what, because we've only been able to see pictures. So that's what's kind of cool about going to the shows. You can kind of get in depth on it, look in more detail where all the hinges are and stuff, figure out how it moves.
And these
I
are
know.
chunky bots. These are more
Yeah.
substantial than the limb bots that MMC have released thus far. So, I know the combiner scale's off from what we expect in Masterpiece, but if there's going to be one that might make it a little closer, this is one to keep an eye on.
True.
And I just think the gimmick is still like infinitely interesting too. Like I know people aren't happy with the combined scale, but just the fact that these are all in one, no extra bits or whatever, like that's impressive as far as from the engineering standpoint. So
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Like Hercules, I still have up there. You know, remember he was one of the first Devastators that you know, obviously as a kid he was a parts former, and but yeah, no, that TFC Hercules, man, where the treads for Bone Crusher and Scavenger came down to be the forearms. You still had to plug the fist in, but you know, is what it is. I'd be curious to see where they're gonna hide the fist for Bone Crusher and Scavenger. I don't know. Yeah. And then Ocular Max, this is that infinite where they just take Tarn and turn him into a girl, and that's that.
No.
We've had female Tarn, now we got female Galvatron.
Female Galvatron now.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I guess a smart, another retool, I guess.
I like it.
Kind of works.
I mean, the face
Action
sculpt is
figure.
great. Oh, yeah.
The backpack is less great, but you can take that off.
I don't hate it. I mean, it's nice having lady bots here and there.
Yeah, the figure itself is decent. Like I had the original. I wound up selling it, but the original piece, the size, like the weight of it, the articulation, like it was a nice piece. It's a nice piece.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Who was that one IDW fembot that no one ever made that we wish that we made? I remember Hasbro did her, and she was in like that one of those 5-packs, and it still looked horrible.
Nautica.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, make that. MMC. Jeez, I know IDW is dead, but come on. Anyway. And then of course you got to get those repaints in, so we're gonna get the repaint of Bruticus into, what is it, Baldigus or Ruination or whatever it is. So,
yeah. There's the Swindle. I guess that doesn't look too bad.
But it's like, I kind of like repaints like this because if you want to build a proper shelf, you want to get that combiner that's in the proper scale. But let's say you still just like to play around with all the robots. It's like, well, get the repainted version and just put it on a different shelf, you know, so you can keep playing with stuff. So.
This figure in particular is a lot of fun to flip back and forth too. It's a little retooled in the chest, but yeah, Swindle was, when we were still in the office before all the butt ice and all that, that was a often switch that around on the desk.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then here we go. They're doing toy versions of their cassette bots. So here's, toy version. This would be Rumble.
Yes, it would.
And yeah, so it's a pretty cool idea. I almost bit on this because I kind of like the older toy aesthetic, but then I was looking at the ones, I was like, there's enough detail on the other ones that they pass for me. But and then there's Frenzy there, so it's a cool idea.
Oh, these are like the tapes that they put out before. They're just doing toy version. Oh, cool.
Just repainting them. Yep.
I used to just love the presentation of the packaging on those tapes, like it coming in the actual cassette sleeve.
Yeah.
That was
very
fucking
cool.
awesome.
And then Ramen Toy, you know, we talked about this. They had their Shattered Glass Thunderhawk or Gullwing from their Mask series that they're making, and they said there were 200 of these. I'd have to go through the pics in the realm, but did you guys see any of these in people's halls? I was just kind of curious.
I know that
don't
they passed
think
through people's halls before they got to posting them. Apparently, quite a few eBay opportunities for flipping these things.
Oh,
early.
really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there's a Ramen Toy contingent of fans out there that I'm sure would be very thirsty to grab all the versions of this.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they were going for some crazy prices too, like right out of the gate.
Really? How about
Yeah.
that?
I think it looks cool, like just
It
the
does.
colors and everything. Like it's a cool version of it.
Agreed.
I dig it. And back to MMC. Look at me putting things all out of order. But yeah, here is the their defensor with the Groove. I think the Groove is the draw because he's kind of finally finished, I guess, and will be coming out soon. And then just one more to go after that. But this combiner looks. Oh, I don't know about this gappiness here, but
yeah.
you know, angles. You look at it at a different angle, maybe it's not so.
Didn't
Yeah,
even
see?
notice that
It's
until you
fixed.
pointed it out.
See, but now it's fixed.
Yeah.
See, you know, I don't even see it. I mean, even Toro Constructor, as Dust always says, you look at the wrong angle, you're like, ugh, that thing's
Yeah.
nasty.
That's true. It's all about the angles.
But yeah, there it is. That's a good looking defensor.
Yeah.
I like it. I dig it.
I went looking for that hot spot there, the MMC. Nobody had it. It was sold out everywhere.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm surprised by that.
Were you asking to see if people had it at all?
I mean, I was just looking to see. I
Just
didn't
browsing.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you know, you're such a aerobic collector. And I have to say that even for me, after going to the last few robot cons,
Mm-hmm.
and not really going there with a list of bots that I got, you know, it kind of stunk. You know, the first few cons that I went to, I was like, yo, I hope someone has this on the table because it just got released and something. And but man, that hasn't been a thing I feel since Fans Toys Cyclonus. To be honest.
Yeah, I
It's,
don't even. So there are things that I haven't bought so that if I happen upon them, I can pick them up. Like, for instance, Make Toys Coneheads. I know I'm going to happen upon those or see them on a Thanksgiving sale or some shit down the way, and I'll get them then. So the shit I don't really want necessarily. But Hotspot's on my list. I gotta.
Yeah.
Apparently he's drying up. So
You're cool with that, like just being like a one-off, or like?
no, I've got the other two.
Oh, you're
on bots.
collecting
Like they're
them.
gonna be my they're gonna be my bot mode, and I mean until the foreseeable future, I can do.
Well, that's a
without
bummer, man.
defensor.
Kind of go there for the one bot that just got released. You would think it would just be there
would
in a
think
bundle.
be able to get it, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't go to these things to buy shit. I go to see people.
that's fair.
Exactly.
I'm same.
Look,
yeah.
That's
I know.
surreal.
Sure, that's the fun and happy, mushy thing to say. But no, I'm going to a Transformers
met me?
convention. I want to get a goddamn bot in my loop when I come home. I mean, come on. It's great seeing everybody. I mean, I'm not heartless, but no, man. I want to find a good fucking toy.
You know, it's funny because I went down there like asking people about My Hero Academia because my oldest sent me with money and was like, if you see anything cool, get it. And there was nothing. It was like very, very bot focused, everything there, which makes sense.
Nice.
But Scott, you know, you leave. That's a thing. But still,
You
it's like
never
you
know.
leave stuff unbought now. You might
sell
not
out.
get it. And
Dude,
but the
when has
thing
that
is, it's
ever
like
happened?
the
When-
last few cons I've been to, it's like
The stress.
they just don't have the new stuff, right? It's just a bunch of really old stuff, you know. And it's like, oh, killing me. Killing me.
When is the
Smalls.
last time there's been something that you wanted, Brian, that you couldn't eventually get? Like that you ran into, like, oh no, I can't get it now.
You know, I'm just in a fortunate place, Jeremy, where I'm not in that situation. But I've made sacrifices, and
Fair
so that I can be in that position. So I don't know. I don't know if that outweighs some of the sacrifices I made, but we'll see. Also, this is pretty cool to see in person. This Heat Boys Leonardo.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
good. That Black Prime also looked good. That Armada Prime or whatever. Yeah, that those colors
Nice.
are cool. They pop. I like it. Yeah,
And then-
that Leonardo, I'm on the fence. Like I almost want to, but it's like 160 or something. Like that's too much money.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And then
Feels
these
60.
these were the masks that Gabby was wearing. They're by Killer Body.
They're really nice.
Yeah, Derek had a whole bunch of stuff. He was talking about it in the panel. So I'll just let him expand on that tomorrow. But like I said, watch the video that Sean posted in the Realm Facebook group. And you can actually see it in action. It's really, really kind of neat.
They're so nice.
Yeah. All that shit in there in that display looks good. Like even these like little like deformed like bobblehead looking things
Little
like that looks cool
Nendroids.
too. Yeah,
I like them. Yeah.
I like that stuff. I have to get a little shelf for that.
And then I just put this in here for fun because I have these on my desk right now. So these are the AMK Pro model kits from Yellow Park. And I just wanted to drop a little funniness in here that Prime is on a stand because he's impossible to stand sometimes. Something
For
with
real?
those feet. Yeah, something with his feet. I don't know.
His
what it
legs
is.
look so wide at the bottom that it looks like he
Yeah.
shouldn't even have a problem. But
Something. Watch the figure banging. Ace had trouble. I unboxed them that same night. I had trouble. This is just rough. Oh, and by the way, you know the whole gimmick with the comics right now, in that story arc where Optimus has Megatron's arm.
yes.
These are Build-A-Figures, right? But guess what?
Oh shit! Yeah.
The peg for Megatron's arm is too big to fit into the port for Optimus' shoulder. So you can't do it.
No,
Yeah.
you got to do it with
Oh, my.
not the shoulder piece. You have to do it with the lower arm. It's like the forearm piece you could connect into Optimus's like shoulder, upper arm right there, and you can make it work like that. I've seen people do it that way.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, not the whole arm itself. Yeah, so that's the workaround.
Oh, all right. All right. This is let's pick up the pace here. Damn, we were making such a good time. All right. Anyways, MMC, the not reformatted, the Ocular Max line.
Yeah, Ocular Max. Mhm.
But I think they call this something Infinity. I can't remember. Anyway, that's not important. What's
Infinite
important
something.
here is that we got an 80s car that turns into a robot in Masterpiece scale.
How about that?
That's
Come
cool.
on, Jeremy, I see that lone Omnibot on your shelf back there. This is the perfect companion.
Perfect.
This is going to be looks like a Planet Steel Express exclusive. So Jeremy, when I see the pre-order link come out, I will let you know. And when you see the pre-order link come out, you let me know.
I will let you know.
Yes.
All right.
And it's
Because-
right around the corner, August this year, so we should see
Yeah.
something in the
Yeah.
next month or so, right?
This does
So-
look cool.
Yeah, dude. This is awesome.
They're packing a lot in
Whoa.
there. Like, look at that's
Yeah.
some.
Like for that going into that robot, like that
Yeah.
shit looks
Wow.
fucking amazing. It does. It really
And
does.
because it's MMC, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a ton of fun to flip
Oh,
back and forth.
I might actually cop that, man. I'm not even collecting Masterpiece scale, but just like that looks good.
It's gonna be like
It's
110
so
bucks,
hard.
115 bucks or something. That's nothing.
When it's
Maybe.
cars that transform into robots,
Exactly.
it's so hard, man. Because I love them. They're so great.
And I don't even give a shit about this character, but that car looks great to me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
having the car.
Yeah, I dig this a
Wow.
lot.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I could just see the fucking sword going into the sheath and everything. Like it looks good. It looks good.
All right. Let's not spend a lot of time on this, but we talked about those Hartmans last week, right? They had a whole booth there where they're selling some of their very rare Transformers collection. And one of the things I thought was very interesting here was we talked about how this is the 30th anniversary of BOTCON. And here on this table, they had merch from BOTCON 1994
Holy shit.
from Fort Wayne. So like, dude, that's the very first pin from the very first BotCon that was there for sale. I thought that was
Wow.
kind of neat.
Yeah, that's neat.
But yeah, there's just some other weird stuff that they had there. I'm sure Derek and company might go through this in more detail tomorrow. But all right, that's enough BotCon. Real quick, if you like the music from the Transformers the Animated series, we've seen it released on vinyl before. I think even years ago we saw it released digitally somewhere. But you can now stream it coming on Spotify and on iTunes. So
Nice.
that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, they put out a pretty cool single so far before that drops officially.
Oh, cool.
Sounds like one of those, one of those
Walking
season
Nightmare.
3 themes. Yeah, that's cool. Cool theme.
And then we got some more MPG teases. So MP.450 Shattered Glass is coming. at
my
that.
man, my man. Yeah, this looks cool too.
Yep. And then we got a re-release of what NPM Bumblebee, but they said this is painted, so it's gonna be painted. I guess the other one was just plastic.
So is this like the studio series?
No, masterpiece.
No, that's
Okay.
the movie masterpiece version.
Oh,
that
gotcha.
was pretty cool Bumblebee when it dropped.
And we got from the new T-Spark stuff, the collaboration with Flames Toys. They're gonna make a hot rod from the IDW series, stylized and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I thought I had a better picture.
Those guns look fucking cool.
Fancy.
Super stylized. Yeah. I dig it. They're just too pricey for me. Oh, shit. This transforms?
Yeah.
Wait, what company is this?
This is Takara in partnership with Flame Toys.
Oh.
So, because this looks like one of those.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is this like a regular like size action figure like that they're putting out?
Yeah, I don't think it's like super big or anything like that. I don't know this. I don't know the scale on this. I haven't looked at any listings.
Their stuff never transformed. This is like the first time they're putting something out, I think, that would transform the.
Is that how much it is, Scott? Is that right? 190?
Yeah.
I think
that's right.
Shit, I think I'd be in for that.
Yeah. So here we
That's
go. Big
cool.
M thinks it's MP scale. If it's MP scale, that's kind of interesting, right? Because that would fall in line with some of the stuff that, like, Generation Toy made. That was and Generation Toy and T Creations that did some movie stuff. I mean some comic book stuff, and yeah. And one thing to note, this is the good part. This is the good Rodimus. This isn't the one that totally different story arc, different universe.
Totally different universe. Yes.
Yeah. And then of course we have the MDLX Jazz. We saw prototypes of this last week, but I just want to see, like, here's the picture, like the accessories and stuff. That's pretty cool. And I want to show off some of that.
I like those.
The articulation on this guy and deco. There's one there.
Yeah,
that's pretty
cool. Looks cool.
Yeah, look at
that. With the peace hands.
Yeah. So
nice.
Holds that pose. That's pretty impressive. This looks like a great picture.
Yeah. So then here's all the ones that have come out already. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Best Action Masters I've ever seen.
Yeah, I like the
Blockies.
The vintage animation, like, colors that they did on the Optimus, like, I thought like looked pretty cool. So if they go that route, like with all of them, I think that would be pretty dope.
Oh my God, there's more. All right, Legend Scale, Magic Square putting out a tape set. We got Ravage, Rumble, Laserbeak, and the Auto Scout. And I guess they're demonstrating here that they can fit into Soundwave's chest.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. But these are, dude, these are legends. They're like this.
Tiny. They're itty bitty.
Yep. But I dig it. Even got the ground shakers. And I like how you can get that. I mean, look at that Ravage. Look at that awesome pose you can get him in. At something in that scale. Like,
looks
that's
cool.
Something that they didn't have to make that happen, but they did.
They did.
It's pretty cool.
But that's part of what makes Magic Square so amazing.
I could imagine this shit is so
magic.
Yeah, it's so tiny, and then and I'm sure it's better than what Hasbro gave us with those Legend Scale cassettes and shit. Like, and it's like they could do this. They could do this if they just just put a little more into it.
Oh, and then here comes their slag. And
Nice.
This is pretty awesome too. Like,
That's nice and clean.
yeah, and I love the posability on here. Like, I mean, our first Transformers that we got as kids were bricks. Then we got the MPs, and you can put them into a good pose. But, like, here we are now.
Next level.
Like, dude. Yeah, this is wild stuff here.
Mm.
Yeah.
those
especially
crazy
for
ankle
these
rockers.
type of characters, right? That are
Yeah.
supposed to be like a little bigger, than the norm.
Exactly. Like I've never imagined my Dinobot could do this.
Yeah.
You know, they're just big, slow dumbasses and just beat people
Mhm.
with their bulk, type stuff, and their
Oh,
fire.
I love it.
Yeah.
So I
That's
wish
cool.
Dust was here because I'd be like,
Museum salami.
excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, excuse me. But yeah, Andy's look great. And
Very
then
good.
there's the original trio. I love seeing stuff like this. When companies just, make that extra effort to bring in the other bots to complete the team kind of stuff. Meet
I
Grimlock
love
King.
this.
Yeah. And you could see them going that real tune, like, smooth, not too much like detail, so
Yeah.
looks all right, looks good.
And then that's an awesome kind of scene right there, too.
Oh, and this is magic. Oh, because I was like, the other Grimlock was New Age that had all the bits on the inside of the legs and stuff. So they actually
Yep.
did a good job there of
Yep.
making that
Yep.
look cleaner.
But it's funny, like when I pull the news sometimes, it's like, all right, I have to pause and put on Transformers real quick. I just gotta watch some.
Yeah.
Ouch. And then we had
Jeez.
another exclusive from MMC, which was the
Steel Jaw.
Night Stalker, which was a companion of Twin Cast. So basically Razor Claw in the Ravage deco type of thing. So
Hmm.
TM Reviews bought it and went to his hotel room, put up some pics. Get those views.
Not too bad.
Very nice.
Oh, and then here's the groove where they blew it out the face for some reason. But there we go. So this is from MMC, the groove. This looks really good. I dig this.
It does.
I'd be kind of curious what the scale this motorcycle's in, because
Pretty
I
sure
don't
it's
like the bike.
187th.
yeah, I kind of like the bike. It's not hoe scale, but yeah. And then as part of the third-party panel, X-Transbots gave out some. I don't know. These look like renders. Are they renders?
Yeah,
Of
those-
Scavenger.
Yeah, I think they are.
So this is their Gravedigger or Scavenger, and looks pretty clean. I imagine we're gonna start seeing some comparisons between this and the Fans toys in the future. For
I think Antoine already reposted one from somewhere, if I'm not
Oh, did he?
mistaken.
and look at that, he can hide. He can hide his little gun in his arm. Look at that.
Mhm.
But
It looks
yeah.
good.
Oh, man, I love this stuff when they do the pistons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
That was a deciding point for me when I was doing Hercules versus Make Toys Giant. I was like, oh. I think Make Toys Giant had like pistons in like one of the knees or something. I was like, I almost went in on that, but then the Hercules was bigger. But yeah, so that's it.
Whoa.
Nice. Sweet. Awesome, dude. Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Thanks, Brian.
Lots of cool looking toys in the pipeline. All right, guys. I guess that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you for that coverage. And then, remember, guys, tomorrow on Do You Even Transform, Bro? The guys are going to be covering even more BotCon news and doing even more of a deep dive into all this stuff. So definitely tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. on this very channel. And I'll be guest starring with those guys, helping them out.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh,
I was going to
looking
ask
forward.
you if you were on tomorrow night.
Looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, okay, I guess with that said, Chan, you have your clipboard tonight. So let the
Dude,
fine
right
folks
here.
out there watching and listening know who was hanging out with us tonight.
Tonight in the chat, we had Kenneth A, Toy Mafia, Scott M, Wolfie, Dante Bio, Ash B, Lou, Derek, Vinny was in here, Sean, Jedi Mindset, Logan, Tim R, Gort, Dorkamus, Pigment Surgery, Daltinian, JG, Mervine, Dormammu, Bigum, Rogue War, Wes, Ralphie was in here, Eric T, Thunderkraken, 114 Crispy, Mork 44 Prime, Dare 2727, John W,
Wow.
Ricky, Alan G, Dust stopped in for a couple of minutes, Joe S, and House with the back door.
Nice. Wow.
Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys.
Chat squad was lit as always. Thank you guys for hanging tonight. As always, we'll take one more spin around the yard and we'll call it a night, guys. So, this is weird. Jeremy, I'll start with you.
Okay. All right. We'll just roll with it then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Jeremy B. Find me here every Monday night on ETR, best part of my Monday, hanging out with these jackals and those of you in the chat squad. Look forward to it every week, man. Thank you for filling my bucket this weekend, BOTCON. I got to see a bunch of awesome people and hang out with some new awesome people, so that was fun. New Jersey people, Pennsylvania, we missed you. We did. Next year. Gotta get there next year. Yep.
Sweet.
That's it for me, Chan.
Hey, you can find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook. You can find me here with you guys every Monday night, best part of my Monday. You can find me every other Wednesday doing the shelf gravy time stuff.
Is that this week?
That is this week, actually. It is
a gravy week. Yes, it is.
It's a gravy week, baby. Let's get together on Wednesday and get through this week together. Because Thursday is 4th of July, so you guys can stay up and hang out with us on Wednesday. So
That's right.
That's right. No work on there.
Let's go. Yeah, all of our fellow traders need to celebrate our treason.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do it.
'Tis the season.
for treason.
And I just want to shout out to you guys that made it to BotCon. I missed all you guys. Hopefully, if you're feeling into it, you can get with us in August and we can hang out again.
Realm Nation, baby. Peep the ticker below.
And that's me.
Thanks, Chan. Thank you. Brink.
Hey, at BrinkWise on Instagram, making graphs for HasLabs. Got 1 week to go. Then there's SDCC, and then we do another one. It's graph season. Of course, hanging out in the Realm Facebook group. I'm gonna post some pics of my little Optimus here. Maybe tomorrow. It's a busy week. I'm gonna be away, so you won't see me for Shelf Gravy, unfortunately. But gonna hang out with the fam.
I'm
but
driving
I will see
the
you.
bus.
I'll see you next week. Chan's driving the bus.
Nice.
And again, it was great seeing all the BotCon stuff. So I'm glad y'all got together and had a good time for those that were able to do that. So that's cool.
Thanks, dude. Yep. And as for myself, Hurricane BX all over social media. Also on Instagram at DS4Fitness every single Monday with my Jackal squad right here. And of course, again, shout out to Dust. Not with us tonight. The Rockfather himself. He'll be back next week. All right. Send him your well wishes. Guys, you could find the Realm all over the interwebs on Instagram at Realm of Collectors. Follow that Realm of Collectors hashtag so you can keep up with what the Realm is up to. Like the ticker below says, we have a website, realmofcollectors.com. Head over there for all the information for Realm Nation Live, the test shot. You could get your at-home pack, your attendee pack. Your hotel block link is there as well. Please join us for August. That's going to be an awesome event during NJCC weekend. Looking forward to seeing all you guys there. Remember, we have the other shows on this very channel. So remember, we got Do You Even Transform, Bro, tomorrow. We got Shelf Gravy Wednesday, and check out the Realm Hatton Project, guys, on Friday with the new episode. This channel, 9 p.m. And guys, the Facebook group, Realm of Collectors, answer those 3 simple questions. We'll let you in. A lot of the fun happens there. A lot of our members posting their pics and videos from this BotCon weekend. Looking forward to seeing more of that stuff. Keep it coming. And that's it for this week, guys. That's our show. We'll be back next week with another episode. So until then, take care, stay safe, and peace out. Have a happy and safe 4th of July, guys.
Get your attendee box.
Get a
Right.
rock box.
Right.
Get a rock box. Don't let it run out.
Peace.
Is he done talking?
He's done talking.
Say it with me now. Realm